All right. Fire them up. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Genre of Your Life podcast, your go-to podcast for all things movies, TV, entertainment, and a podcast where all three hosts will return for Avengers Doomsday. We will be in the fourth trailer, guys. Spoiler alert. But happy holidays to you all. Of course, I'm one of your hosts, Doug Jones, always my amazing co-host and two of my best friends. First off, we have the incredible, wonderful, amazing, spectacular Mr. Nick Johnson. What's going on, Nick?
I'm doing good, man. I love the fucking Avengers Doomsday pun, man. That's the best one yet. Holy shit.
I love seeing this year all the memes of like Alphaba and Glinda will be returning Avengers Doomsday, or what was it like?
I saw it was the new Pope will be
the new
Pope for Doomsday.
I saw it was it Mark Kerr from the Smashing Machine will return Avengers Doomsday, or Roofman will turn in Doomsday. Like. It was everything, but yeah, I'm like that. Tail kind of like in the shower. I was like, "Shit, what's my opening line?" I'm like, "Doomsday." But of course, out of Pandora himself, the man with the new IMAX, not the 143 IMAX, but still an IMAX, is the wonderful, amazing, awesome. It is Mr. Moses Lawley. What's going on, Moses?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? I'm happy to be here. But yes, my local Regal Theater just finally, completed building their IMAX, screen. It's not the 1:43 aspect ratio that I
promised. You were promised
that I was promised. No, I'm kidding. That I thought was going to be made, but of course it is the 190, that 16:9 aspect ratio screen, which is still great. It's still big. It's basically close to the same size as the one at Chinese Theater. And everything, so it's still pretty really large, and it was amazing being able to see, the first film being, Avatar: Fire and Ash. I thought it was great.
What a fucking tremendous first film to see. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. And was it the high frame rate too?
Yes.
I've heard about that.
Yes, I think it was like a 30 frame per second. I'm pretty sure 60 or 30 frame per second. It was great. It was great. It was very sharp, man. Watching it in 3D, too as well. It was great. It's great. I don't know how James does it, man. James Cameron. I don't know how he does it.
That was when I saw was it Way of Water a couple years ago. I remember that was like, oh, it was cool seeing, because I have a Samsung TV and they really promote that like high refresh rate. I'll tell you what was wasted on it was fucking Gemini Man. I was so hyped for that movie and that that crazy like frame rate, and I was like, this is what we got instead. I was like, what a waste. I was so hyped. I was like, man, Big Willie and two of them. And I'm like, great, and that cool like the high refresh rate. And I was like, well, this sucks. And I was like, all right, well, what a waste. But yeah. Teach around. But Avatar is out right now, of course. But more importantly, you all are here. Thank you so much for joining the show. If you're new to the show, welcome to the show. If you're returning, welcome back. We are so glad that you're coming back for seconds. Of course, we are ending the show. Sorry. Ending the year. Sorry. Ending the year. Whoops. I was about to
hey, yo.
Sorry.
We're not ending the show, guys.
Sorry. No. We did not get bought by Netflix. We are still here. We're still here. So that was my moment. We're ending the year, I would say, with a bang, of course. With our finished our top 10 of the year things. We have Moses' Avatar review, and of course we have a really cool surprise at the end of the show with our favorite character of the year, of course. So look out for that. But of course, you can find this show on your favorite podcast platform, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and on your favorite podcast platform of choice. Again, also we have a full video show on our YouTube page, youtube.com/Midway Avenue Productions. Thanks again to Nick's amazing wife, Kaylin, who helped us out a lot with that, the growth and the SEO. We are 30 away from 1,000. The year is young. Help us help you. Like, it would be really cool to get 1,000 by the end of the year. It's a massive thing for us three. Our 3-year anniversary was last month. We're so close, guys. Our Christmas gift, all we asked this year is, well, Nick, Moses IMAX, of course, because IMAX, and he got it. But again, not the real IMAX, but still got IMAX. But we do want us to get the 1,000 subs. That'd be huge. Huge for us. So please help us out there. We're 30 away, so do us a favor. It would mean a lot to us. So, of course, we still have our Apple Podcast goal of 20 rings on Apple Podcasts. So again, also probably our ongoing goal for next year as well. So help us out there too. But again, thank you all so much for subscribing. And don't be shy. Review, rate, leave us a comment. We want to hear from you guys. Your feedback means the world to us. All press is good press, whether it's negative, neutral, or positive. Again, don't be shy. Your feedback really is a big part of this community and this show. So thank you all for tuning in and for reviewing and commenting. We hear you. It's really cool to see all the feedback we get on our reactions, stuff like that, and our podcast episodes. So again, don't be shy. Again, leave us a review, comment, or reaction. So thank you all so much. I also have a probably end of the year newsletter for you all too, either via social media or the podcast platform. Look out for that. So we're kind of ending the year. Thank you all again. So look out for that. And then we're going into 2026 strong. We got a lot of cool things to cover for you all. So strap in and buckle up. We have a lot to review and cover with the new year. Alrighty. All right, Moses, you are fresh out of Pandora yourself for a third taking with Avatar, Fire and Ash. And so it's a movie that I think is kind of the last big one right at the end of the year, right? This is the last kind of like hurrah, right?
Yeah. Technically, you have Martin Supreme, which is
True.
ticket sales has been going really has been doing really well when it comes down to ticket sales and everything like that. But of course, yes, this is the big blockbuster of the year, the last big blockbuster of the year, which is Avatar, Fire and Ash. And I got to see it, and I got to see. I want to mention the fact that I got to see also. Before I do my review and everything, I got to see the Odyssey. Prologue as well in IMAX, which was incredible, which was dope. It was one of the best 5 minutes, that I ever seen in the theater. It was incredible. It was great. The music by Louis Göransson, was intense. The sound design was intense. The cinematography was great, too as well. And I am more excited now to see that movie than any other movie next year. I think that's definitely my most anticipated film. Doomsday comes in second. But the Odyssey is first, of course. But going back to Avatar, Fire and Ash, man, I'm not gonna lie. I think this film, because I enjoyed the first one, and I also really love the second one too as well. But I really don't know. I really enjoyed this one, Fire and Ash. I think a little bit more than the second one. I feel like, to me, you really get to dive in a little bit more in the world, and what James Cameron created and everything. And I thought I think he really did a good job. If the Avatar basically series ended, with this film, I'll be fine. I'll be fine with it. I'll be fine because it did a good job with concluding everything and can kind of tying things together a little bit better. The second one did a good job by here and there, but they focused more on the Pandora people. I think that's what they called. They called the Na'vi.
Na'vi.
The Na'vi.
Yeah, Na'vi.
Bless you.
The world is called Pandora. But the Na'vi tribe and everything. But I'm glad that with this one is that you're able to also get a perspective on humans, and why they're there, essentially a little bit more.
Okay.
You didn't really get that much in the second one. We kind of went back to the first Avatar film where you kind of understand why the humans are there and what they're there for a little bit more. You get a huge glimpse in their world more, which was really, really great. And the visuals, man, like I said, being able to finally have an IMAX screen, at my local theater was great. Being able to see it in 3D, it was super sharp. It was really sharp, and man, there were some scenes where it's you see things falling down, and it's you can kind of see it, kind of coming towards you, which is really, really cool.
It had you like jumping up a little bit, huh?
Yeah. No, it was great, man. Like there was a moment. It's not really a spoiler, but there's like a moment where leaves started to fall in the
There's
scene.
leaves?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's leaves, man. It's crazy, right? There's leaves in Avatar.
Oh man,
you know,
oh, spoiler! Oh my god, fuck Doomsday, man. There's leaves in this bitch.
Fuck Doomsday. This dude.
I'm kidding. Sorry, Moses. Go ahead.
No, it's funny. But yeah, there's a sequence where it's like you have these beautiful leaves that start to kind of like fall down in a very slow motion sequence and everything. And they start to fall off very, very naturally, very nice too as well. And you can kind of see them like coming, towards you wearing the 3D glasses.
Yeah.
And everything, which I thought was really, really cool. And I think that when it comes down to who was like the strongest character in this film, I really feel like, Jake's character, played by, Sam Worthington, he did a really, really, really good job, in this film. He really did. And I know that Neytiri, which is played by, Zoe Saldana, she did a great job too as well. But, she felt, there's moments where she kind of felt like she was being like kind of pushed to the side a little bit, and everything, because of course she was, mourning and everything like that. Because I mean, it's not really a spoiler. In the last film, she loses, one of her sons and everything.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything. So she's kind of mourning, but she really does a good job of coming back. In the fourth quarter, not fourth quarter, coming back.
You tell him, coach. Put her in, coach. Put her in, coach.
She fumbled a little bit at first, but once she got that touchdown, you know what I'm saying? It brought everything back together.
No, they really did a good job bringing her back in like literally the third act, it was a really well done film. And it's like you watch these movies, you watch these Avatar films, and you're wondering, man, because it's like the VFX, CGI and everything like that. They're very like clean, and it's like, where are we with technology to where we can see this, but some films, we can't land it as well, right? Like, I'm not trying to like, be funny or anything like that.
I know what you mean.
You really watch, these films created by James Cameron, and you're like, wow, like this guy really mastered, this technology, right? And his crew, essentially, right? And you look at some of the films, and you're like, man, like, why didn't these other films also, master this as well? And it's been ages, right? Since 2008 and everything, since the first one came out. And man, like, you really think like these, like the Na'vi people are like literally like real like people, because you're seeing them and everything, and it's incredible. But yeah, there is, like even from that shot right there that you just showed
of her,
Neytiri's character. It's like it's super sharp, and you can really see clear details of a character and everything like that. And yeah. But overall, man, I really do think, that they can end it here if they want to, or they can make another one. But we'll see when it comes down to the box office and what James Cameron basically thinks or he wants to do. Because this was a very big film, and the budget was pretty high. I think it was like $400 million. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I think I could be wrong. But let's see.
Wow, you were not kidding, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Before marketing too. Eey.
Before marketing, that is crazy. And I don't think, it's funny. I don't think they did a very like heavy. They didn't really like heavily like market this film.
No, they didn't.
They probably get a solid budget, and they're like, we're not doing nothing with marketing.
No, hell no.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I mean, the last two. I mean, the first one was still the highest grossing movie of all time. The first one was still what 2.9 bill, and the last one made like 2.3 bill, like secretly. I mean, slowly, and people were like, "Damn, so we made more money than a lot of these Marvel movies." Or
Yeah,
it's like whoa. So
yeah, no,
James Cameron.
yeah, it's just crazy. It's great. But yeah, that's a little bit of my review. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. The music was great, and the sound, in the theater was also really fantastic too as well. I know that they brought in a new character. I'm forgetting her name. It's by the Ash people. I think her name is Fury. Fury. I think that's a character name. She comes in, but it's like it's essentially, I'm not gonna lie, if there's a little bit of it that kind of feels as if she comes in and everything like that. She comes in as a character to try to cause this like confrontation between she's basically Neytiri's nemesis essentially in the film, and everything. I mean, they did a good job by having her be a nemesis and everything like that, but she kind of comes in and kind of goes, which is a little bit, a bummer. And when she does leave, you kind of think to yourself, okay, this feels almost as if this is Avatar, The Way of Water Part 2, essentially.
Okay.
And everything to me when you watch it, because essentially it's like a continuation of Way of Water and everything, and yeah, this is definitely more dramatic. I would say, way more dramatic than the first one, first and second one. There's a lot of emotion, and there is a lot of. I mean, there's a scene where, the characters will say some very like mean things to each other, and I'll be like, "Damn, that's crazy," But yeah, his character also comes back. Like, to me, I'm not gonna lie,
Stephen Lang, bro.
I was like, this guy has to go. One of the I enjoy his character in the first one and the second one and everything like that, but him coming back again for the third one, it's like, okay, I know this is Jake's nemesis, right? And everything, and but it's like he dies and then he comes back, and it's like, I don't know.
But question for you, like, but where was he January 6th? Like, where was he? Where was he?
I know he was. I'm kidding.
But goes to your point though, as why, like, I thought again, that's why with part two, I was like, I mean, again, sorry to spoil those guys, but like, I thought it's like, bro, kill him, dude. Like, again, he fucked you up in the first movie. Not even take him again, beat his ass, and then he let him live, and I was kind of like,
but it's fair. His character, they did a really, really good job. I know he comes back and everything like that, but did a really good job. I don't know, making you not exactly like his character, but engage with his
understand
character
him a little bit.
No, just literally engage with his character a little bit more, and everything. You don't push him off to the side essentially and be like, oh, okay, he's a bad guy. You really engage with him because some of the things he was saying in terms of dialogue and everything.
Brought him back, yeah.
Was really, really was well done. I would say, and yeah, I mean, he had some really good lines in the film too as well. And yeah, that's literally my review. If they make a fourth one, I'll be there. I will be there. Yeah, man, like, I thought it was a great ass movie, man. I don't know. That's all I got for now when it comes down to my review. But I really did enjoy it.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
I would probably give this like a like 8.5 out of 10.
Wow,
8 or 9. This is
really
yeah,
high praise.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, maybe because I was watching in IMAX with 3D, and then the sound was really fucking good, and I was really engaged. Maybe that might be the reason, but I just enjoyed it. I really did. But yeah, yeah. Spoiler, it definitely made my top 10.
Oh. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
Check this one out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, let's be real, man. If you didn't do it, man, James Cameron about to give you the middle finger like he did a couple years ago on that fucking. Where he at? There he is. Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Crazy James.
Not the fucking red arrow at it.
I love the video so much, but boo. It makes me laugh every time, bro. It's so funny, bro. I don't know why. Like every time I watch it, I just laugh because he's like, "Come on, man, come on." And then like he walks away, boo. Someone said Avatar sucks, and then like they go, "Oh, boo," and then like he's laughing too because the guy's laughing as well. And then he goes, "Man, fuck y'all." My favorite videos, bro. I don't know why. It makes me laugh every time I see it, man. But all right, 8.5 out of 10. So would you rank it 1, 3, 2, or this one number 1?
What? Oh yeah. I would rate this as number 1.
Whoa.
For me, man, I don't know, man.
Respect.
Yeah, you know, I was really engaged. I was really locked in for this film. But yeah, it's probably like tied between the first one and this one.
Okay.
You know, and then you know, The Way of Water comes in next. The Way of Water almost kind of felt like Dune Part 1 to me.
Yes, I agree with
you
that.
know, because it's like you kind of just are establishing the world again.
Yeah.
Right. You know, because it's been years and years and years.
17 years? It was what, 16 years, 15 years?
Yeah.
It was a while.
Yeah. And this one kind of feels like, you know, you're essentially now, you know, immersed within the world because you know so much about it now. You know everything about it. And yeah. You know, one thing I don't like though, when it comes down to, you know, this film, I didn't like the way they marketed when it came down to the trailers. You know, when I watched the trailers, I was like, I'm not interested at all because it's like the trailer was I'm not gonna lie, it was not good. The trailers,
they were not good at all.
They were not good at all.
No, they were bad.
The Way of Water, the trailer for that film, that was fantastic. That was great. But for this trailer, for this film, you know, Fire and Ash, it was just the visuals was great, but the trailers, it didn't really give you really much. You know, yeah, it felt like I can like easily make that trailer like, you know. I don't know if I have the footage and everything like that. I can cut it down and literally make the exact same thing. You know.
Well, remember they made a huge deal about the trailer, like, "Oh, gotta see Fantastic Four or whatever in IMAX." See the trailer, and everyone was like, "Okay." I feel like people were more hyped to see the Odyssey trailer for this movie. Like they were like,
"No, I don't want to see Fantastic Four."
Oh my God! Here we go again.
but it's like
because
I remember when I think it was it Top Gun Maverick or it was something. It was when Way of Water was coming out. Or Maverick, it might have been Doctor Strange. Maybe like, oh, like you're gonna see the first trailer for Avatar before Top Gun and before whatever, and people were like, oh, okay, cool. And they're like, all right, sure, whatever.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people were excited because it's, you know, it's Way of Water. It's like the first film, you know, that came out. I mean, not the first, but like it's like 15 years later.
A while, yeah. So there at least must have been some curiosity behind.
There would have been. There definitely were curiosity for The Way of Water when it first.
Okay.
Way of Water came out.
The theater I saw it at, I think it was opening night. Attached to what? I think it was Top Gun. I want to say it was. I don't think it was Thor: Love and Thunder. Yes, it was Doctor Strange. It was. It was. I remember seeing that trailer opening night when I saw Doctor Strange with the girl I was singing at the time, and I mean, the guy at Harkins was like, "Guys, guess what? You're gonna get a trailer for this movie and Top Gun Maverick." There was a bigger response. Again, my theater only. There was a bigger response to the Top Gun prologue than this. Funny enough. And because people were like cheering at the Top Gun prologue, I was like, "Whoa!" And then for Way of Water, one guy in the front. Hey, good for him though. He enjoyed it.
I mean, hey,
that's what it's all about.
No. I mean, but like it's like, you know, like and then it made $2 billion.
Okay, exactly. Remember, it came out 3 years ago. This time,
Yeah.
it came out. Again, it didn't have a big opening weekend. But to your point, it's James Cameron. His movies just stay in theaters till people are like out of this world, and
Until we were in the 40s or 50s, you know.
Think about it. When we were kids, we were all like what? We were with 12, 13. No, 12. 12 when like.
Wait, 2008? I mean, this movie, the first one came out?
Oh, nine. Yeah,
no, first one came out 2009, I think.
2009, yeah.
2009? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we would have been 11?
11,
I would have been
11,
11.
12, yeah. So I think about that, and that movie played. I remember this very well. That movie played from like December when we were 6th grade to like we were going to 7th grade. Like that movie was playing like legit till like summer of 2010, like up until like maybe Inception came out. You were like, this movie's still playing in theaters.
Dang.
I remember like Chicago opened up a new theater in Chicago at the time, and half the theater was playing Avatar. It was just Avatar, and I was like, oh my god! And it was like at the time I'm like, oh whoa! And then I heard about stories about Titanic and all these other movies that just stayed in theaters like forever. The Matrix was a big example of that too. But yeah, your 2 point it made $2.3 billion. Look at Avatar #1 still, but Endgame #2. 3's Avatar. I mean, look, fucking James Cameron has 3 in the top 4 with Titanic,
That's insane.
Way of Water, and Avatar. I think knowing him though, like I won't be surprised. Like, yeah, 350 mil opening was pretty good for global opening, which is pretty good. I know that they were eyeing like a 100 mil opening weekend, which is a little bit lower than the last
domestically,
movie.
yeah, it's probably gonna hit like 90 or like 85.
Which is the Way of Water did like 132 mil opening weekend, and the first one came out, it made 70 mil opening weekend, and that again it had legs because it came out Christmas time. There was nothing else playing, and then from December 2009 to like June or July of 2010, it was just still playing. It was going and it was going and it was going.
Yeah, I feel like this movie's gonna have the same thing. It's gonna have legs, you know. We'll see, but I mean, like, what else is coming out?
Nothing.
Martin Supreme. It's like
that's gonna be that Anaconda. Like that's gonna be. I mean, to your point. I mean, think about it. We have the next big movie is gonna be 28 years later in like what 4 weeks. A month.
Yeah. But they're gonna have time to basically build momentum because the opening is already like at 300 and
worldwide.
300 something mil worldwide.
It should be
for
fine.
First weekend. Oh yeah, they're gonna at least make at least like 500 by next week. You know,
I think it's funny when people see like cool James Cameron. People go, move our movie. Like I feel like no one goes up against James Cameron anymore. No one's like, hey, we're out. Like people are like, no, move it.
I know, right? It's like
move it up or push it back. Like this, no, people do not want to go up against him.
It's like no, and nobody wants to. Nobody, and it's either James Cameron or like an Avengers movie.
Yeah,
but right now,
too,
with Dune, Part 3, I'm just like I feel like that's gonna move.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know why? Here's why. Here's why. This happened with Tarantino and Disney. Tarantino had a lot of these theaters for 70 millimeter. The Arc Light, Cinerama Dome was still open at the time. And remember, they promised Tarantino those screens, and then Disney goes, "Yeah, tell him he's done." And they legit. I felt bad for Tarantino. It's a lot of dumb shit, but like Tarantino, who I do admire as a filmmaker a lot. Disney kind of like forced his hand. They were like, "Yeah, sorry, bro. Like, it's Disney. Like, we got to give them these to Star Wars: Force Awakens." So that Disney has more of a pull. No offense than Dune. I'm sorry. Again, I'm more hyped for Dune than Doomsday personally. Personally, 'cause I get Denis and it's that whole.
Really.
I'm so invested more now with the Dune movies, and Denis my guy. Like, I love Denis, so I'm like, okay, like whatever he does, I'm more involved. Also, too, because the cliffhanger of Part 2, I was like, oh. Say less. And when Nick's telling me about Dune Messiah, like I've been hyped thanks to Nick about Dune Messiah even more. So it's like from what he's told me, what I've heard about stuff, I'm like, oh wow. So I'm more intrigued by that because it's like I'm so more invested with the Dune movies the past couple of years, where I'm like I want to know what happens next. Doomsday, I do. Of course, I do want to see Doomsday, but I just feel more connected to the Dune movies than I was. Again, also too, again, I feel like there was more better of a lead up to Infinity War and Endgame than there is Doomsday. You know. That makes sense.
I mean, I get that. I get how you wouldn't technically be so hyped with like. I mean, you would be more hyped for Doom Part 3 than Doomsday and everything. But yeah,
It's gonna move.
yeah.
It'll move.
I feel you. Yeah.
It's gonna move. No, I think either Dune moves up. So actually, what? Real quick, what is coming out? Hold up, 2026 release. Cause that should be crazy. And we'll do our when the new year begins. We'll do our most anticipated movies of 2026.
Yes.
So yeah, Jumanji's the week before. I bet you they move because Narnia. We'll see. Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat, Wide. And Catching Fire. But then you have Hunger Games. I bet you it moves in October, 100%. Look, I mean,
in October, do you think that?
Yeah, because look, no offense to Tom Cruise, I want to see that movie, the Alejandro one from Birdman and Revenant director.
I'm pretty interested in that one.
Yeah, I'm interested in that too. I mean, because that's coming out also in IMAX. They're releasing that in IMAX.
I'm looking forward to that.
They're releasing that on IMAX. I don't think they're gonna release it around the same time if that's also releasing on IMAX.
But look,
I mean, either they're gonna move that movie, or they're going to wait. What's the movie that's coming out in November though? What's coming out in November?
Narnia, Hunger Games.
Oh,
that's gonna be a big one, and Cat in the Hat's gonna be big too. People love that Dr. Seuss.
Yeah,
that's gonna be big. That's gonna be big.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. November's packed.
You can't put it here. So I think
November's packed. Wow, that's crazy.
So you either put it, but again, look, but then you have then you have Clayface art Warner Brothers in September, then you have Practical Magic 2. You won't put 3 movies in the same month.
Warner Brothers. I didn't realize how Warner Brothers still has like a
and
few.
Can't. The summer is too packed. Summer is way too packed.
Yeah.
I would say October. I would say
October. I would say like mid-October. You know what I mean?
I'm calling it now. They're gonna move the Alejandro Tom Cruise one. They're gonna put. I'm calling now. They're gonna move. They're gonna move because the first Dune came out in October. Last one came out in. Remember, the Dune 2 date was November 3rd of 2023, but because of the strikes, they had to push it back. So, I'm calling it now. They're gonna move Tom Cruise and Alejandro the Digger movie to maybe like either earlier or later. They're gonna put Doom there. I'm calling it. I'm calling October. Cause then you have sorry, no offense to Last Airbender, not Other Mommy. No, sorry, Social Marketing, never heard of it. Street Fighter ain't gonna be a big movie. White
what? Bro, that's hey man, gaming films right now, they're pretty.
Oh, I know, but have you seen that trailer?
Trailer hey, did you see the freaking the micro Minecraft trailer?
Chicken Jockey, you're right. You're right. So it'll have some competition, but look, I'm sorry, but like any of the Verity and all the other movies, they're not touching Dune. Like, there's so much hype for Dune because also remember Dune 2 like doubled the money that Dune 1 made, and then some. And Oscar nominations and all of that. So also, because because if they put it out too later in the year, then you're competing with other Oscar movies.
Jumanji as well. Like that's also coming out.
Yep.
In December. Damn. Wow.
So there's a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies. So I think they're gonna move to October because again, Disney's gonna be like no. Remember, Disney this year they had the Christmas box office. Last year they did it with Mufasa. The year before they had it. The year before they had it with what's 2023.
They had it with. I think they had it with. I forget what they had it with.
What's 23? I want my blanket on.
I don't think they had anything. I think it was.
Oh no! They had our favorite movie, Nick. Aquaman, Lost Kingdom. That's our favorite
best
movie.
DCEU movie of all time.
Kiss my ass, bro. That was. What was the Christmas movie in 2023 was. Aquaman was old. They Disney went. Now we good. They were like, "What? It's all yours."
Like, y'all can add that. We ain't tripping.
I mean, that's nothing really. I mean, I love Ironclad. I like everyone but you. But damn, bro. I mean, look, even Long Weekend, bro. That movie made piss off. And then, I mean, look, I mean, even the week before that, too. Wonka, only 40 mil. Barely. And then, look, there was nothing for a while. But if you go back to the year before, that was last year. Last year was Mufasa. Mufasa was a big one, and Sonic had it, too. They had, look, Avatar was still kicking ass Christmas time. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was still, like, the week before, look, 134 mil. And so Wakanda Forever was still playing too. It was double the boost for the box office for that. But look, Avatar.
Yeah.
Avatar, 4 weeks in a row.
God damn.
Avatar.
Damn.
5 weeks in a row. See, look,
damn.
Look, 6 weeks in a row. See, look.
My gosh.
Another one. Look, see, look. A whole month from December to January was Avatar number 1.
Damn.
And look, Knock at the Cabin and 80 for Brady knocked it up. Look at that. A month with number 1. So guess what? To Moses' point earlier, I really think it's gonna be Fire and Ash for a month, and I do think 28 years later, the Bone Temple might be the one to knock it off. I think so personally.
Mm.
Look at that. I mean that's just that's crazy. But
yeah. Wait, is the Bone Temple on IMAX or no?
Let's check. 28 years later.
I tried to check on the IMAX website, but it doesn't.
They're showing this movie early too. The critics, they're showing this movie hella early.
Yeah, IMAX release or something like that.
Let's see. The last one to get IMAX because of F1, I think. No IMAX. So yeah, look. What now? Wait, hold up. Now let's check. Wait. So, and why not? We'll move on from this upcoming IMAX.
If you go to the IMAX website itself, it should be able to. Yeah, it should be able to show you.
Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing that on regular. We're seeing that at a press screening in Harkins.
Yeah.
So I guess Mercy is the next big one.
I mean, it's not the big one or whatever. It's like nobody's talking about this movie though.
I know, dude. I want to see it, and we're seeing the press screening in a couple of weeks. But Twitter is ripping this movie apart.
What are they saying on Twitter?
That it's a fucking Minority Report ripoff. It's like Minority Report.
I felt that.
I mean, it's like also people hate Chris Pratt. Apparently.
Really? Why? What the hell happened?
Yeah.
He's.
Have I just been living under a fucking rock? What the hell?
I think it's because
nothing's wrong. It's just his
people are mean.
It's just his like whatever beliefs. He's
Christian. He's very hardcore Christian
or whatever. It's just that he I don't know. I think because he's too like upfront about it.
Okay, yeah.
I was raised in a Christian family and everything like that, but it's like you don't. I don't know.
No, I can see what you're saying. Yeah. Because I get why that would kind of turn some people off, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not like a crazy big deal. But I don't know if he also is like a.
Also, people hated that he was Mario too. They hated that he was Mario.
I remember people were shitting on him for Mario.
That and Garfield too. Like, pick Garfield.
I
forgot about Garfield.
Yeah, no one saw that. I mean, no, I think they did pretty well. So I should be talking. But yeah, so the next IMAX movie will be this. But I bet you they're gonna be like, if this movie flops, they're gonna be like, Avatar, come back, bring that ass here, boy. Like, bring it back. Like, they're gonna bring it back. So that's just I see it, but. Alrighty, folks. Moving on to this, we're gonna finish our top 10 of 2025. I put an asterisk too. If just say we see Marty Supreme or another movie between now and end of the year, on the next podcast we can be like, oh, by the way, like we can say, hey, by the way, whatever. But right now we're trying to lock in our rest of our top. Hold on one sec. Okay, here we go. So. Again, as a recap, top 10 movies of 2025. All right, here we go. Again, recap. Moses has Sinners, One Bad After Another, The Long Walk, F1, Mission Impossible 8. Nick has Superman, Sinners, F1 Together, and An Enemy. And I have, sorry, I had that on my phone. Load, damn it. And I have. Where's my number? Where is it? Companion, Sinners, F1, Weapons, and The Long Walk. Moses, last time you were starting us off, my friend, what is now your 6th movie of your top 10 of 2025?
You mean 5? Okay.
5 was Mission Impossible 8 for you.
No, I'm talking about like my next 5 top.
Yeah. Sorry. Next five.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, I would say my next 5 are 28 years later.
Really?
Yeah, 28 years later. That was great. It was a great movie. You know, even though it was a horror film and everything, it felt there was drama in there. There was drama in that film. You know, and it was really, really well told too as well. You know, it was thrilling, of course. But I had a good time. I remember having a good time watching this film. You know,
intense.
It was intense. It was intense. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know our friend Nino calls it 28 inches later because of
No, I can see why, man.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'm going to my next
that was the scariest thing I've seen in that movie, man.
You're like,
that's hilarious.
Always, but yeah, everyone in that movie was this. Was the Willem Dafoe meme. Everyone was like, everyone was this meme.
Oh my god.
No, because when I saw it, I was like, hey, what the hell kind of movie is this?
hey, there's kids here in this movie.
I was like, hey, yo.
Crazy movie, man.
My wife was coming. I had to change it. I was like, don't think this is how I be getting down. This ain't the type of movies I be watching. So I'm watching it for the plot, babe. I'm watching it. It's a scary movie. You know I like scary movies.
It's a scary movie, man.
I bet. How much money you want to bet that
What?
For a Scary Movie 6, they use that somehow?
Oh yeah.
It was gonna be like as he's walking, you're gonna hear it like dragging on the ground behind him, bro.
Jesus Christ!
He turns the corner, like sweeps some shit across.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Nick.
No, because that's how the way we be doing like that humor.
You can't
tell me they don't be doing no nasty humor like that. I'm telling you, bro.
Man, put some pants on.
Oh man, all right, that's one of them.
Okay.
Trips over his own
of course,
shit.
I said
fucking jumping rope.
I said Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Okay.
Oh man, you guys are
more family friendly.
Yeah, Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Yeah.
You guys already sort of heard my review on this one, which I thought was a really good film.
It had trees and leaves.
Rental Family.
That's a very sweet movie. That's a very sweet
Fraser,
movie.
right?
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. It was a very sweet film.
It was a sweet movie.
You know, it's literally about, you know, people, this agency who, you know, it's like people hire them to play, you know, people that they want them to be portrayed as, essentially, you know, in their life for a day or a few days or even like a year. It doesn't matter, you know. And it's a very sweet film. And yeah, it's, you know, true tears came out of this one when I watched this film. It was very sweet film. And yeah, and how many more do I have left?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 2 more.
2 more? Dang.
Yes, sir.
What?
Yeah, man. Take your time. Take your time.
I would say, you know what, man? I actually, you know, I'm looking at my, like, you know, top films that I really appreciated.
Bro.
You know.
This was a good year. This was a great year for movies.
It really was.
I really enjoyed the Smash Machine. You know, it was a good film. I enjoyed it. You know, and I also enjoyed, you know, the Rock performance and everything. Not because Christopher Nolan said it. You know,
yeah. right.
No, I'll be serious, man.
I'm kidding. I'm giving you shit for it.
You know, like it was a very well done, like, film. You know, like shot on, you know, 16mm too as well.
Yep,
it was
safety.
You know, it was well done. You know, yeah. You know, I know I still gotta wait for, you know, the other brother to come out with his film,
Josh,
which is Josh. Martin Supreme and everything. But I really enjoyed this film. You know, it was great. And my last one is I would say is it's between two movies. You know,
Chicken Jockey.
no. Okay. Can I have a not exactly like a 11th favorite, but can I have like a
like an honorable mention?
Yeah,
honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Go ahead.
I got an honorable mention too.
Yeah,
please, you can have as many. Trust me, I have a lot of HMs, so go ahead. I have a lot of HMs.
I mean, I would say I have two. Okay. Which I mean, I would say my last one, which I enjoyed, which is Caught Stealing. You know, Caught Stealing.
Yes, sir.
I really enjoy it. Really enjoy that film. I really, it was a great film.
You called it too, by the way. You called it. You're like, watch on Netflix. It's killing on Netflix right now. It's killing it on Netflix right now.
Yeah,
you called it.
Yeah.
You called it.
Called it. Yeah. No, it was a great film, man, and I'm disappointed. Not a lot of people want to go see it.
Bad timing.
You know? It was
bad timing.
Yeah, it was intense. You know, it was thrilling. It's
funny.
Like you don't really expect what the hell is going to happen next. Too as well. It's like, you know, it was very engaging. It's like all the cast members were great. Regina King. It's like Austin Butler. It's like, you know, all these people. It's like they all killed it in this film. Movie. You know, Zoe Kravitz too as well. It's like, but you know, even Bad Bunny. You know, he also did a great job.
He was great.
You know, in the film. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. You know, my two honorable mentions though are number one, you know, Nouvelle Vague. I don't know. I think I told you guys about it a little bit on previous.
I felt bad. I started watching the other day at the work. Bad mistake. I fell asleep.
it's all good, dude. I mean, it's a slow burn.
It's my boy though. It's my guy.
I know.
It's my guy.
Yeah. I enjoyed it for like inspirational reasons, I guess. You know, it's like you watch it and you watch the one that was originally created, right? And it's like this is kind of a biopic based on the creation of, you know, Breathless, the original movie, you know, the French New Wave film.
Yep.
And you know, Zoe Deutsch was in this one, you know, Nouvelle Vague, and it was super creative too as well. The dialogue was really, really neat, and yeah, you know, it really reminds you, like, man, that you could really film a feature film with like 5 people, you know, or less or something like that, and it's really, really cool to kind of be inspired by that. But yeah, my other honorable mention, of course, is Superman. You know? Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out Superman. Yeah. That's probably my favorite superhero film that came out this year. It's this and Fantastic Four.
Both amazing choices.
If you know, you know, guys.
Yeah, one of them was a pretty super movie. The other one wasn't super, but it definitely was fantastic. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Do the wait, hold up. Where is it? Fantastic Four meme GIF. Where is it? Oh, there we go. There it is. Say that again.
Oh gosh.
Man, I wish to this day that y'all was in that theater in Chicago and this one threw that shoe and they booed. Oh man, what an experience! What an experience, bro. To this day, man. To this day.
Yo, in that scene, like genuinely, I was kind of almost because I saw my mom. I almost said, I almost quoted Joe Pesci. I forgot what I think it was that movie Casino. He's like, "What the fuck is this piece of shit?"
Oh, bro.
I was like, "This is how y'all end this fucking movie,
bro." I'm telling you, bro. When this movie faded, I've never seen an angry mob in a movie before, ever. Boo! Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Boo! And I'm sitting there in the front row, and I was like, "Oh no!" I'm sitting like this, and then that shoe came to the screen.
I remember it was like a few months or like a year or something like after this movie dropped, where I think there were like rumors kind of circulating, like maybe they're gonna do a part 2 to it or something like that. And this YouTube channel that I used to watch, the title of his video was Miles Teller keeps threatening us with a Fantastic Four sequel.
Oh my god, bro, that
crazy.
I'm just saying, there's 4 of us now, and I feel like we should have a name. I'm like, who the fuck talks like that, bro? Who wrote this scene?
I remember too, because right when Deadpool came out, the next day they go, they pulled Fantastic Four 2 off the calendar. I'm like, that makes sense.
And they were gonna bring back this Fantastic Four cast in one of the Deadpool sequels. Was it part 2?
Tim Miller's Deadpool 2. Thanks to your you gave me the Blockbusters and Bullets.
That's right. Yeah.
Tim Miller had the idea to bring them back in, but Deadpool came out. I read an article the other day, real quick, the other day, how people don't realize how much Deadpool changed the movie industry going forward. Not for superhero stuff, but for like, you call it the Deadpoolification of stuff. How humor changed, like how it changed a lot of comedy and movies, and type of humor. And it was, I forget what the article was on. It was on YouTube, I think, or whatever I saw it on. But how he broke it down, he was just saying like how it just changed humor and style of comedy and movies, and the linear kind of like storytelling a little bit. And I was like, sitting there, I was like, damn, he's right. He's got a point, because it did change a lot of stuff. Like with our ratings, we got Logan, we got a lot more darker movies. At the same time, though, it did affect DC in a way, because they said, okay, cool, BVS and Suicide Squad, come over here.
Yeah.
Come over here. So it was kind of like, it kind of had like a pros and cons, like, but, I digress. Any more mentions, Moses?
No, that was pretty much that was pretty much it for my, let me do a quick check before we go on to the next.
Many as you want.
I would say I would say this movie called I saw it the other day at the Alamo Drafthouse. Not the other day, I don't know when I saw it. It's like 3 days ago or something like that. It's like a foreign film. It's called No Other Choice.
Oh yeah, was it Park Chan-wook?
Yeah.
Who did Old Boy?
Yeah. Old Boy. Yeah. It was great.
Great
film, man. It was a great film. It's like this guy. It's like he's very much like willing to do anything to get hired. So he like basically plots to take out the other opponents that are also like on the line for the job, for the same job as well, which is really, really crazy, super, super intense, but also super comedic too as well.
Good actor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was also in Squid Games, you know.
You know what's crazy? I never finished Squid Game season 3.
Oh, it's all good, bro.
It's all good. I appreciate the shirts. I'm reassured.
He's like, hey man, we all make mistakes, bro.
You were so quick with it too.
Doug's like, oh,
I'm like,
I guess.
It's fine,
I
want. Yeah. Also, my other mention is A House of Dynamite.
So gotta watch that. It's my list.
House of Dynamite. Which one is House of Dynamite?
With Idris Elba.
You have
Ferguson. What's her name?
Ferguson as well. It's that movie by Catherine Bigelow.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm blank right now. I'm like, everything y'all are saying sounds mad fucking familiar right now.
I haven't watched it. I heard a podcast about these guys talking about it, and they were angry about it. I was like, gotta watch it now. Gotta watch it now.
Yeah, okay. I mean, no, because it's like I get
it's very divisive.
Angry about it because it feels like it doesn't have an ending or whatever. But when you watch the very few the first 2 acts, it's like it's like intense. It's
that's
like
what
super,
she does.
Yeah, it's like super intense, and it's like, wow, holy shoot, okay, what's gonna happen here? You're really focused in on what these characters are about to sort of like do and how they're going to react. Right. You really want to know how they're going to react. And that's basically, the whole premise of the film. It's like, how would you react as a government official, right?
Yeah.
When there's a nuclear heading towards, the U.S., you know, and is planning on bombing the country or whatever it is, you know, how do you plan to react and how do you plan on tackling that, right? And they focus on each government official that is very up high up there in terms of, you know, status, you know, and yeah, they focus on, you know, like, you know, POTUS, you know, the president. They focus on, you know, the defense secretary. They focus on Jessica Chastain's character. She's like she plays like a White House like monitor official. I'm not exactly sure of the terminology, but yeah, it's a great film. You know, it's stacked. The cast is like stacked too as well. So
that sounds really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it hopefully this week. I heard about it today on another podcast as well about it. Another recap of the year movies. Her movies, man, because I'm not gonna lie, like Zero Dark 30, I thought was okay for me, and I had a hard time watching Detroit because how brutal it was and how it went. I mean, it was a really well made movie, but just seeing how just based on a true story too, how fucked up that thing was, how they treated those people, and how I don't have to watch that movie a lot.
I never seen Detroit.
You're gonna hate Will Poulter after saying that. You're gonna hate Will Poulter. I mean, he played the piece of shit racist really a little too well. I'll say that much. But it's a hard. I will never watch it again because it was really? well made, but it's really, really, really hard to watch. Like I said that I was like, yeah.
I feel there's some movies that I feel like, you know, they're hard to watch now because you watched it as when you're younger. You know,
yeah, we were in college.
You're like, oh man, that's very hard to watch. But like, I feel like if you watch it, if you watch something new that you didn't watch before, and somebody tells you it's really, really like hard to watch, it might be a little bit different. I feel like, you know, because it's like you're an adult, you can watch those type of thing and realize that, you know, it's you know, that it's there basically.
Oh, totally. I saw it came out when we were in college. I remember seeing this when we were in college.
Oh wow.
It was like we moved to the U Towers actually in college. I remember seeing I think I had the AMC over there, and I remember I walked out during the day. I took a long walk, legit. I'm not even kidding, bro. I walked around for a little bit. So I was like, I need to decompress. I just felt really just like disturbed. I was like, yeah, I need to walk this off a little bit. I remember walking on Mill Avenue, back and forth to the door, back to our dorm. It's brilliantly made and acted. I mean, everyone in this movie is great cast. You got John Boyega.
What year is the movie set in?
It was like I think it's the 60s. Yeah, late 60s. Yeah, late
really?
60s. And when I joke about Detroit, I mean that, you know, as jokingly a lot, but Detroit really, I mean, it's gotten better now, but like Detroit, again, I'm a Midwest kid. Detroit is a really rough city. I mean, it's always been a rough city. I mean, it's a really, really, I mean, it's getting a little bit better, but like when you see shit like Barbarian, it's like it's pretty accurate to Detroit. I mean, how minus the whole like, you know, crazy monster and shit, but like,
right.
I'm sorry, but like how decrepit it got and how it just got really a little bit out of hand. And so Detroit was a very, you know, it was, you seen 8 Mile, like how 8 Mile, you look around, it was like a really broken down city. Town. So it is, again, I would say it's worth the watch, but you're gonna feel very like, ooh, even with Hurt Locker too. Hurt Locker, you're like, oh Jesus, because like the whole bomb thing, and then he gets back with all PTSD. You're sitting there, you're just like, you kind of just feel like icky, you know, you feel kind of like, so
it kind of sits with you, huh?
100%. So that's my tangent about that. All right, Nick, my friend, the floor is yours, brother. What is your next 5?
So for me, I got Begonia.
Hey.
I thought this movie was really good. I liked there was an ambiguity in it, which I don't think I was expecting it, but I liked how they played it. I like, again, like all the actors, all the performances were really good. And then just like, not gonna spoil it, but the way that it ended, I just fucking loved it. I love when movies like really go there, and like even for me, it's like, well, no, I'm not gonna say that because I'll kind of spoil it. But no, I thought it was like really cool. Some dry humor. It's like dry, kind of dark humor a little bit.
Yep.
There was like one moment that like, man, but it was
the closet scene, the closet one.
Okay, there were two moments.
Okay.
The closet scene, like that one was phenomenal, but there was another one like early on where it was yeah, because it was just when I think it was like his brother or his cousin was talking with Emma Stone.
Yeah, that scene is
that
crazy.
Scene, like it was one
Gnarly.
that the actor just killed that scene. Amazing performance, but again, like I love when movies can kind of just like shock me a little bit. Um, but yeah, and this was the first movie I've seen from not Lars Van. What's the director's name?
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yorgos Lanthimos. Yeah, like this is the first movie that I've seen from his. I definitely want to see his other films now, so I'm looking forward to that. Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. I love the Mission Impossible franchise. In my opinion, they've never made a bad movie. They had like one kind of like the second one was a little bit weird because it didn't tonally match everything else, but like this movie, I love it because I love the franchise. I feel like I would have kind of not gone like a different direction with it, but there was just something with the entity antagonist. I think maybe just like change a little bit of things there, right. And then how the main, well, I forgot what the main antagonist's name was, where
Gabriel.
Yeah, like
Gabriel.
I like that actor a lot because he played Deathstroke on that Titan show, and so that was the first thing I'd seen him in. So I was like, oh damn, wow, that's really cool. And he was in Paid in Full, which I saw a couple years after Titans, but I thought that was a good movie. But no, I liked it, and I feel like it ended on a solid note. I fucked with it, man. Like there was only like one character death where I feel like I just on a personal level, because I fuck with this character a lot, I wouldn't have done it, but for the franchise, for the movie, and especially like when it happens, I'm like, yeah, it does make sense. But nah, man, like I love this franchise. I do hope that this is like the end of it, and I am excited for that movie Digger, because it's the next movie, so I'm excited to see him do things outside of the Mission Impossible franchise. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
I was sold on this. It was a great trailer. Yeah. It was didn't tell you much. Revenant's great. Birdman is great.
Yeah.
I like that he's playing a character again. He's playing like a character again. Good. Ethan Hunt is a very he's like he's an action star. But
Ethan Hunt is basically just if Tom Cruise was a spy, because like someone pointed out, like each movie in the franchise, it kind of mirrors an aspect of Tom Cruise's life.
Yep.
Like as it goes on, so I thought that was interesting. But yeah, I am excited to see Tom Cruise just outside of that. But yeah, so Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning, Wake Up Dead Man. I saw it, I think last Saturday, and then I saw it again a couple hours ago. Because I was I was talking with my grandmother about it, and then like it's my favorite of the Knives Out trilogy.
Really?
Yeah, because
all right, I'll watch it this weekend.
Yeah, I thought, I'm not gonna spoil it, but for me it's Wake Up Dead Man, the first one, and then the second one. This one, I was brought up Christian. I still have those beliefs, but I like that it kind of tied in with that a little bit with the Catholic Church, and it's just the cinematography is different. There's a lot more like heavier shadows, which I like. It's it's a little bit darker, and the nature of the crime is a little bit different.
Okay.
So I really enjoyed that as well. And then One Battle After Another, I thought like that movie was just phenomenal, man. Like it was a great movie. It was so much fun, and just Doug and I got recognized there, so there's a little bit of like an emotional
that was really cool
attachment to that day overall. And then something happened. Doug, don't bring this up, but something happened like right after the movie where like you told me, you're like, I think like XYZ happened. I was like, oh my gosh. So that's
right when it ended too. I was like, hey, by the way,
literally when you brought up, I was like, you got me fucked up. But no, so that was funny. And then the Long Walk. The Long Walk is my final one. And it's like it's weird because I've been on like a little bit of like a Stephen King like kick these past couple of days. No, yeah, this past couple of days because I started watching Welcome to Derry,
awesome.
And then
it's awesome.
and I think fucking the YouTube algorithm is like paying attention to what I'm watching on fucking Max because all of these like Dark Tower, Pennywise, It videos started popping up, and but no, this movie it's just I love the Stephen King stuff, but I do like that this is mostly just a drama about like friendship and brotherhood above all else. Like it's in the Stephen King universe, but it's not a horror movie. It's really about like perseverance, but not just physical perseverance, but also I think I would say like maybe like the perseverance of one's character, because it's a dark film, but not just in that it's like violent and gruesome, but it's dark because of just where these characters are like mentally and emotionally in relation to like the rest 100%. Of the world that they live in, and it's just this movie fucking hits, bro. So the Long Walk, and then honorable mention, I gotta go with The Housemaid. My wife she had read the book and like she finished it. She's like, "Oh my god, babe, I gotta tell you about this book. It's amazing." So she was like telling me about it. I'm like, "Damn, that actually sounds pretty cool." And then like a week later, the fucking trailer, I see the thumbnail for the trailer on YouTube, and I was like, babe, ain't this the book you just read? And so it was just like the timing of it was insane. And then so I'm actually listening to the audiobook right now at work. I think I'm like 4 or 5 chapters in, but this movie was fantastic. The twist was amazing. I hope they do sequels to it, but yeah, I thought Amanda Seyfried's performance was amazing. Sydney Sweeney did her thing. Brendan Sklenar, who I hope is the next Batman.
Me too.
He killed it. Everybody just fucking killed it, man. I was gonna say something else, but that would be a little bit petty because Doug, again, like there was a little like thing in that theater, man. I was like,
we can say it. These guys were just being assholes to Nick and his wife. It's fuck those guys. I felt like we have screening.
Wait, what happened?
Let me tell you what happened.
Tell Nick. Yeah, you tell
me.
Like
it ain't even like nothing crazy. Like I had something was going on, and I kind of like whispered in her ear about something, and I like this dude sitting next to her. I see him go like this. Hang on. Like when I whispered, he like that, legit. And I'm looking at him like, what the heck? And like he kept like banging down on the fucking armrest. Pardon my language, but he keeps like banging down on the armrest that Kaylin is using, and then at some point, like I was saying something either to Kaylin or to Doug, and then like they both lean over like, and they're like, "Hey, do you mind like keeping it down?" I'm like, "No, you can keep it down." And I didn't yell, I didn't say nothing crazy like that, but like I said that, they both like leaned back, and now they're doing all this like passive aggressive shit to my wife. And then it was some girls like sitting behind them, not talking, not making any noise, but they feel entitled enough to turn around and say like, "Hey, can you guys like keep it down?" And then it's like, but it's just kind of like weird energy. It's like, first off, this is not your fucking movie. This is not your theater. Ain't no one even talking. Because Kayla's telling me like, yo, they're over here like smacking. They stink. They smell bad. They're making all this like noise. And then she said like, the moment like right before they both like leaned over to say something to us, one of them was about to say something, and then the dude sitting next to him was like, "Oh no, don't worry, I got it." And then that's when they like leaned over like, "Hey, do you mind like not talking?" It's like, "Ain't no one even talking. Dad for sure ain't talking to you."
Wait. So wait. I heard it the first time because I looked. So did Kate, and our friend Caitlin looked too. Mm. So we looked. Hold up. You're telling me twice to you happened?
Yeah. The first time was towards the beginning of the movie where I saw like the dude sitting closest to Kaylin. He had like leaned forward to kind of like to try to like not make eyes at me, but he was looking over my direction, kind of on like some passive aggressive shit. But he didn't say anything. He just like looked over for a little bit and then leaned back. And then when people like fuck with me, like I get a little irritated. So I'm like, who the heck is this guy? And then later on in the movie, I think we're about like halfway through.
I heard that. That's why I heard that time. Yeah. I saw
That's
that.
crazy, bro.
He's like, you guys, I should be talking. I'm like, you should be talking, bro.
And he was hostile about it. So he was hostile about it.
Yeah, but that's the crazy thing about that is like, again, I'm not even saying nothing crazy. Like, no one's doing nothing, and like they both lean over. They're trying to like act tough, and then I said like whatever I said, like you guys can be quiet too. They lean back, didn't hear nothing from them the whole rest of the movie. And it's like, bro, I don't know if maybe they were just having like a rough day, or like if they just wanted to like start some shit, or I don't know what the heck. But if y'all are listening, you will be reported. you feel me? Like, I look forward to not seeing y'all again at none of these other screenings. Wait, man.
And you're telling me that they did the same thing to the girls behind us too?
Yeah, Kayla's telling me like they turned around and they were trying to talk, not like talk to them, but like, hey, you guys need to like keep it down. But it's like, bro, no one in this theater is talking. If they are talking, they're talking like quietly to the person next to them, but like no one's doing anything obnoxious. Like, they were the only ones like making the scene. You can be, and I think you said like Riggs even
Riggs
like saw them or something.
Riggs noticed that too, because Riggs was like, no one was talking, and also too you were I didn't even hear you. I was next to you. I was next to you. Dude,
you were like,
I didn't hear you.
You was on my left. Kayla was on my right. So it's like,
bro,
if you didn't hear me, how are they going to hear me from two seats down?
I didn't hear you. Bro, I honestly didn't hear you at all. I didn't hear you at all. Plus, okay, this is not just to be. Yeah, we're very privileged with these screenings and press screenings all the time. The problem is sometimes, again, and I'm always very cautious about this, when people of the press might have a +1 or a guest. You see a lot of times their guests act out. They act out. They do. And that's why again, if you're gone for a screening, Nick, I'll bring in my brother or a family member or whatever, or for Caitlin, of course,
right,
good friend. But I know that I'm not going to bring anyone who I know is going to be obnoxious, rude, condescending, or not appreciative. Never. Again, most of the time it's you and I. And also, too, we're in screenings all the time. How many critics or people we know?
Yeah, like
whole time.
No disrespect to this dude who I'm about to mention, but there's one dude who he does cough like loud as shit. I hope like everything's okay, but it's like I always know like when he's there because you can hear him. I might not be able to see you, but I can like hear dude. And there's even like some screenings where some people are legit just like talking out loud to the screen and like
screaming,
laughing extra loud.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's like, there's nothing even necessarily wrong with that, because it's a visceral reaction to the movie, and so it's just like, it just felt a little bit, maybe not spoiled, but like entitled, and it's kind of like, bro, you do not own this movie theater experience.
No,
and
you don't.
It's just ironic, like the people that are causing the problem are the ones asking to, like, the people like asking you to be quiet are the ones that are like making the most noise.
Dude, that pissed me out. I mean, our friend Caitlin, that pissed her off too. That pissed her off a lot too. But no, I think people should be very mindful of who they bring as their guests to these screenings, because I've seen people where I'm like, ooh, no. Or you remember?
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if I had, like, one of the dudes looked kind of familiar.
Okay,
I think I might have just seen him, but like I don't think we really interacted with them. So I'm like, okay, if. Never mind. Like, listen, bro.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's just strange. No, but look,
strange,
look how bad it was to Isaac at Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Isaac got the worst of it. Remember, Isaac got the worst.
Oh, yeah.
It. And he asked him, and he was nice about it too. And they were like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, because with Isaac, it was like, I think like the people behind him were talking, and they were actually bothering like it was like a family like next to them or behind them or something like that, and he had to like keep turning around.
Yeah, and I don't think they were, and that's why, because they were next to him. They were next to him. The family behind him were like, "Oh, come on!" But the people next to him. That's why I was like, I don't think there were critics sitting next to Isaac. That's why I was like, no, because no critic acts like that at a press screening. Right. Sorry, in a press row, that is, in a press row, whatever. But whatever. Fuck those dudes. All right.
Yeah. So whoever y'all are, don't do that shit again.
Count your days.
No, because I'm like, I think I'm kind of like a little bit like on one now, because I'm like newly married. Because I'm like, hey, yo, Kayla, we need to switch seats. But Kayla's from New York, so she can handle herself. But I'm just kind of like, I'm like, no, baby, I got this.
We're gonna see Nick next week, next screening, bro. This next to me in this costume, he's gonna go full John Wick. He's gonna be, I got you.
I'm telling you, bro.
Any other honorable mentions to mention?
No, that's it for me.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna name my.
Wait, sorry, ballerina. Ballerina's another honorable mention. I apologize.
My man.
You brought up John Wick and it jogged my memory.
That movie pissed me off. That movie was awesome. And
I know, right?
That movie was solid. And typically when it's like, when you hear that they did reshoots, like typically that's kind of, it feels like, okay, maybe the reshoots might fuck up the movie, but the reshoots that they did for this one with Keanu Reeves, like it fucking killed. I was like, it was so good. I didn't even like realize it was reshoots. I'm like, no, this makes perfect sense.
2 words: Chad Stahelski. Stahelski, man. That man does not miss. He does not miss, guys. Oh,
I hope DC gets him for projects.
Dude. Batman Begins. Batman Beyond.
No, if he did
Batman Beyond, I would
take my money now.
Take
the rest of the $2 I got right now, man.
Please. IMAX and Climax, baby.
For real, man. I was like, who sprayed the I'm like, that was me. I love the movie.
Okay, so my next 5 are Caught Stealing. I love Caught Stealing. Love this movie because it was very Guy Ritchie. It was very Tarantino. It was very Edgar Wright. I feel like, and I hate saying this out loud, but I feel like I've seen a lot more movies this year that felt like Edgar Wright movies more than Running Man. I enjoyed Running Man a lot. And I love Edgar Wright, but Caught Stealing was a mix of Tarantino, Guy Ritchie, and Edgar Wright. And I thought, I love the whole baseball element to it. It was fun. It had a great pace to it. It was fucking violent as hell. I'm not the biggest Aronofsky fan personally. So when I saw this, I was like, "Oh, cool! Props to you for doing something way different than you're used to. Props to you for that." And I love when
because this did not feel like an Aronofsky movie.
No, it did not. It was very Snatch and very like Pulp Fiction, and a little bit of like a Baby Driver a little bit. So. And I seeing it with you, Nick, I was like, "Oh, this movie! It was out in an empty theater. It was a great time. It was a lot of fun." I saw it again the week after. So this movie was just fun to see a movie like this on the big screen. But marketing wasn't that great, unfortunately, and it was also the bad timing of the end of the summer too. It was great, but it was good. But it was so good.
It was a good movie. It was
so much fun. Love this movie. Yeah. Austin Butler is great, and Zoe Kravitz is great. Austin Butler to me is probably one of my new favorite up and comers now because I feel like Elvis was fine. But I was like, the Elvis voice was killing me, bro. I was like, dude, drop the voice, drop the voice. And he did.
He got too like lost in it, I think.
Way too much. And then when I saw him in Dune, I said yes, because he played a very weird but twisted villain. I said, I like this. And then Caught Stealing, I was like, dude, you sold me, man. You won me over. So yeah, definitely a big fan of this movie. Loved it. Number 7, I have. Of course, one battle after another. Again, it's the IMAX experience, seeing the 70mm IMAX and the 143. PTA. I like PTA. I don't love all his movies. I love Inherent Vice. I love Punch Drunk Love. I was a big fan of Licorice Pizza. But again, kind of like Aronofsky, this was very anti-PTA in a good way because it felt like a very not his movie. It felt like a different filmmaker. But again, it's when these filmmakers who are seasoned take risks. They take risks, take a gamble, and it worked. Yes, box office wise, bit of a hit, but the film community loves this movie. All the awards it's getting to, and the award recognition or whatever too. This movie and Sinners were this year were big moments in film. They were.
Yeah.
They were, and
this film is has been getting the most nominations and everything like that when it comes down to the award season, because I know there's smaller awards that are given out throughout the months.
Yep.
And everything. There is the Critics of Arizona Awards or whatever I know that one better won a few of those from Arizona, won a few of those from Michigan, won a few of those from from LA or whatever. So they've just been winning a lot and also being nominated for a lot too as well. So I enjoyed it, and a lot of people, like you said, enjoyed it too as well.
Yeah, it also for a 2-hour 45-minute movie, it just goes. I mean,
it's so
this felt like 82 minutes.
It goes really fast. It goes really fast.
It's so meme worthy too. This movie too. The whole thing, like, "What's up, homie?" Like when he walks in, when he walks in, he goes, "Yeah." That the whole thing, or I love what the fucking fuck? How could it be fucking worse? That or the whole thing with him and my boy Del Toro. Courage, Bob, courage. All right, thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. God damn it, thank you, Sensei. Del
Toro was a fucking gem in this movie. Man.
So funny. Or he's I have a whole Harriet Tubman situation in my apartment right now.
Yeah, I was like, what? Like it felt like did we just walk into another fucking movie? Because now I'm like,
so
bro,
funny.
PTA make the Benicio del Toro movie where like we see like all of that shit, and then like it's just one scene where DiCaprio like crosses over, but like that's like his scene.
Oh, that'd
be dope.
Funny. And then the whole thing with the roof. He goes, "Your boy fell down the roof, off the roof." And then
Jesus. I'm surprised he
survived. Yeah,
you know?
no injuries. Yeah, no injuries whatsoever. That the whole few small beers. Have you been drinking, sir? Yeah. How many? A few small beers. Or get in the car, or goes, no fear, just like Tom fucking Cruise.
Hell yeah.
It was so meme worthy, and I think this and Sinners, of course, had a really good like line you can quote all the time from movies, whatever.
Yeah.
Or the whole thing on the phone was so funny. He goes, "Listen, motherfucker, I fried my brain with alcohol and drugs. All right, listen to me, man." Right? Or where do you go? He goes, "What's my favorite?" Sorry for our listeners. My favorite pussy with Mexican shaved, something like that.
I'm sorry, I'll admit I don't remember that line.
No, I remember that. I remember.
Remember he's calling the number, and he goes, "Bob, my favorite pussy," whatever. He goes, "Mexican hairless Mexican," something like that. Yeah, it was some kind of. Well, it was. I'll pull it up. It was some kind of stupid.
I remember like one of them was like named pussy like at the beginning.
Jungle pussy.
Jungle pussy. I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to see what's on there.
Or I still love.
I'm sorry. That was
terrible. What was it? He was fucking Sean Penn. You like black girls?
No, like that's I think like one of my favorite lines in that movie because
cracking up, bro.
No, but what that line and the way he says it because it works on so many levels. Like when you first see it because he comes with this intensity that's kind of like what the heck is this dude on? And it's like you can't help but laugh because that's kind of like that's such a crazy thing to say to somebody. Like my man, I'm at the fucking grocery store right now. I'm trying to buy some fucking milk and eggs for my baby, and then the dude behind you comes up. Do you like black girls? Like I'd be like, my brother, relax, my brother. But it's also kind of terrifying because that's him saying like, I know who you are, bro, and I know who your people is, man.
Yeah.
And it's like I love that line and I guess mostly the performance because it just works on a couple different levels and especially Sean Penn's performance in this movie.
So good.
This man, oh my god, he killed it. Like props to him.
It's the facial things that does.
Like he's got the fucking like crazy like haircut right there. He's like oddly like muscular in them like tight ass shirts. that shit was funny, man.
She goes, "Why are your shirts so fucking tight?" He just looks at her.
I'm not.
I'm like, I'm like,
okay.
That's the line. That's the line.
What did he say? What's the line?
He's like, say it again, Nick.
She's like, "What's with this shirt?" She's like, "I'm not gay if that's what you're asking."
It's so good. Or he goes, the line when he meets the Christmas Adventurers Club. When he goes, I bought it was a jet ski, but I returned it. I returned it after that. No sir. No sir. No sir. No sir.
When he was like breaking it down to him, like with his face all fucked up, he's like, I'm gonna substitute one of the words, but he's like, I believe I was assaulted in reverse.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, assaulted in reverse. He's like, how does that work? And I'm like, you're sitting in the theater. It's like, is this gonna keep? Like, I'm like, I've never seen someone bullshit so fucking hard with a straight face, man. Like, that was insane.
Remember, he called her a semen demon. Remember?
Yeah. But it's like the older dude like understood the reference more. He's like, I guess she was kind of a and then the other dude's like,
a semen demon.
Yes, sir. A semen demon. Yeah.
There's a scene too where like they're in a house. There's an underground house, and me and Nick both go together. How big is this house?
Oh yeah, we're like
turned to each other. We were like, how big is this house?
Man had a whole fucking fortress downstairs.
I know.
Oh, dude, it's great. It's a great movie, and again, it's one of those moments this year, and again, I know it's loosely based off of a novel, but it's definitely it's an original film. It's an original film.
It's definitely
It's an original film. I'm gonna throw a wild card out there for my number 8, Novocaine. This movie was great.
I didn't finish it.
I didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I still need to finish it because I was
dude. Yeah, because I saw it on a plane on my way to Seattle. I think I got 65% of the way done, but it was solid though. I liked what I saw. And was that the girl from Prey?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I was like, I've seen this woman before.
Dude, this movie was so much fun. I remember sitting on a date, and oh man, my date hated this movie, and I was like well, nice meeting you. Skirt. No. But I just had so much fun. You know why? Because it just felt very. It was fun. It was original film. It was a ton of fun. It was an hour and a half. It had a great mix of action and comedy. Yeah, it's a bit predictable at times, I would say, but to me, this felt like more like an Edgar Wright movie than Running Man. And
this is like if Edgar Wright did his own original superhero.
Yes, 1,000%. Again, this movie was made 20 years ago. It would have been Simon Pegg, and it would have been Edgar Wright. 100%, 1,000%.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
It was very Edgar Wright-ish, and I just had it was an hour and a half. It just goes. Jacob Batalon, aka the CEO of Sex, was in it. I don't get that name still this day. But even Nicholson's son, the Ray. What's that son? Ray Nicholson. Yeah, Ray. Yeah, Ray over the top. But this movie is brutal. And I was like, oh dear Lord, because the whole thing is he can't feel pain. But man, I walked out having so much fun. I was like, man, this movie's great. It was just so much fun. I just love seeing kind of again. Also, I love movies about the whole underdog, the unlikely underdog, and this movie had it, and it was the cast was good. Again, my girl from Get Out was good. She was in it. It was just I don't know. It was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And it had kind of a vibe that we kind of grew up on back in the day, a very 90s feel, but it was fresh. It was original. Again, I love action comedies too. And
wrong Novocaine, Doug.
Wrong one, right? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Sorry. But I know I love this movie. It was a lot of fun. Jack Quaid was very charming too. Also coming up with My Companion that I loved as well. So I know it was a lot of fun. It was very fun, very quirky, very Edgar Wright-ish, and I know I had a good time with it. So that was my number 8. But number 9 is The Naked Gun, the reboots.
I still got to see this movie.
I grew up with my dad loves the original and the police squad. Again, the original one is great. It's hilarious. It's so funny. When this was announced, I was like, okay. Again, Liam Neeson, who I like a lot. I was like, comedy, okay. We get dry comedy, okay. Who's doing it? Akiva Schaffer, who from Lonely Island, who did all the shorts with Andy Samberg and his other boy Yorma. He did stuff like Hot Rod that I love, Pop Star that I love. I was like, okay, I could see that will work. And then you have Seth MacFarlane producing it too, and I was like, okay, now I'm intrigued.
Really? Okay.
I was like, now I'm intrigued, but I was kind of worried because I'm like, this could be really good or really ass, and I was like so worried, and I was like nervous. And then our friend Nino saw it, and he just raved about it. I was hearing people at a screening we went to that were like just loving it. I'm like, okay, good, it's good word of mouth. I saw it opening weekend with a somewhat packed audience. I was hurting laughing. I was like chuckling out loud laughing, and did that with Friendship too. But with this, I was belly laughing, and I was like, this is hilarious. And I love stupid humor, but it just works with the brand of the whole Naked Gun thing. And Liam Neeson was perfect. He was perfect because it works. He was great. I would say Pam Anderson was good too. Homeboy is always a villain in every movie. Oh my God, what's his name?
Is that Danny Houston?
Danny Houston. He's over the top villain,
bro.
There's a scene. No spoiler, whatever. Where they're at a club, right? At his club, right? At Danny Houston's club. And she goes, oh, this is good champagne. And he goes, yeah, it's from from Bill Cosby's personal collection.
Oh my God!
And I cried laughing for 2 minutes straight. There's that. There's so many small things you got to catch up on, catch whatever, but you miss it. But it was just to me, like, you know, we grew up with comedies like this in theaters with an audience. You know, like, again, I'm like, wow, like, we have studios and filmmakers are afraid to make comedies nowadays because of the climate we're in, and, you know, because of social media as well. But seeing this with a crowd, I saw it twice. Seeing this with a crowd, and people just laughing. It's like we go to the movies, have an escape like this, laughing with random strangers, collectively having a good time, having a smile on our face, and it just works. It just works.
Hey, you know what you should do?
Yeah,
you should replace Nicole Kidman.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's high praise, Moses, from you.
I'm sorry.
Long as you film it.
Long as you film it.
Long as you film it, I'm there. I'll film it. Honestly, at the Regal, I got you, Moses. I got you. For that free sponsorship.
The Regal.
For the free sponsorship. Regal, if you're listening, free sponsorship. But it was just so much fun. It was so much fun. And there's just small things I laughed at. Like, there's 3 jokes. The Cosby thing, another joke. And there's a 3rd joke that had me just in stitches, where I was like, this movie is hilarious. And it just stuck with me a lot. It is really funny. The opening scene is so dumb, but it just works. But it did okay at the box office. But again, I really hope it could have been better. That's why I really hope next year and the year after is that studios go back to making lower budget comedies like this for the big screen with an audience, because they work. They work. Yeah. Don't be too scared to, again, that's why I'm hoping next year for Scary Movie 6. That's the only comedy now on the schedule next year for movies, for comedy movies, in theaters at least.
Wait, for really?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Wait, you gotta send me. I know you have like that schedule for the movies.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, send me the link. I want to take a look at that.
I got you
as well. Yeah.
It's the only comedy is Scary Movie 6.
Say again.
Wow. Wait, you first.
No, I was just gonna ask where can I watch it? Is it on Prime?
Paramount Plus.
Hulu? Paramount Plus. Damn. Okay, I think I just gave up Paramount Plus for Max.
It'll probably be on Prime soon. It'll be on Prime soon. Like,
oh yeah, it definitely is.
It'll be on Prime soon. Give it time.
At least I can still watch Sinners and Superman though.
Yeah, that part. Honestly, I want to. If I buy it on Blu-ray, I'll give you the code to watch it too. I got you. I got you. I thought the movie was hilarious. It was so funny. This movie was so fucking funny, and I just laughed. There was certain things that made me laugh out loud. I'm like, it's dumb, but it was silly, and I liked it a lot. So that's my movie. I recommend it. It's super funny. And number 10, I'm going with Friendship. I'm going with Friendship because when we got the South by. Our friend Ben, who we met, everyone was like, gotta see Friendship. And it was the week before, Nick, before we left, the trailer came out and we watched it.
Well, I think I thought the trailer came out before South, but I could be misremembering, but when, yeah, because I'm trying to figure
it definitely did. I think we watched the trailer like before we left. Before we went to Austin. I think we saw like either a week or 2 before we traveled.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we did. Cause I remember, I think that's why we were like so excited to see it going into South by. But nah, this movie. Wait, is this on Max?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yes. This movie, just because, again, and to be fair, it's a little bit biased, of course. We saw it in a 1,200 person theater in Austin at the Paramount, and our friend Ben, other people were like, "Gotta see Friendship, gotta see Friendship, gotta see Friendship." And for a 10 a.m. screening, right? We got there super early, and that line was crazy for this movie. Not even for a premiere, just for a screening, midweek screening. And we were like, all right, long ass line. We got in, whatever. And man, the eruptor of laughter, everyone, for a 1,200 person theater. Nick was laughing, I was laughing, our friend Ben was laughing. It was just being a theater that big, for a comedy. And yes, if you do know Nick Robinson, Tim Robinson.
Tim Robinson.
Thank you, Tim Robinson. his humor is very out there. It is out there.
It's very, very specific. I can say that.
Yeah.
His smile in this fucking poster is fucking killing me.
If you don't like cringe humor, this movie's not for you. This movie's not for you. Absolutely not. But man,
I think I started watching the movie, and
oh my God,
like what you just said, the cringe humor. I was just like, I felt like I was cringing for the character,
Yes,
like, oh my God.
Yes,
stop.
The opening scene where they're in the circle and he's like, it's not gonna come back.
Yeah, he goes.
I was like,
6 months out of chemo.
Yeah,
hoping to come back, and then that line you just said, yeah, it's not gonna come back. That just made the theater laughing.
Bro.
Oh, we made the theater laugh. It just laughed, and it's cringe. It's so cringe, but that is his style of humor. And it just, this whole movie is Paul Rudd is so good in this movie. It is I Love You Man meets the Cable Guy on crack. 100% that's what it is. And you're gonna sit there, you're gonna be like, what? It's absurd. It's absurd. But it's just funny. It's so funny. And the line that we liked a lot, no context, where it was like, how's your dream? It was at Subway. And what happened? I ordered. It's when you see, when you see it, you see it, whatever. Or what does he say, Nick? Where the fucking weirdo guy, you should be dead. And this guy right here, they're upstairs, right, doing speeches, right? He goes, by the way, we should still be in Iraq.
Oh my God. This dude was bugging.
And
this movie, it kind of like, what was the song that was associated with it?
My boo.
My boo. After I saw this movie, I had that song on fucking repeat on Spotify.
Me too. Ghost Town DJ, my boo.
I listened to it the whole fucking plane ride back home, dude.
It was so funny. That because when you see it, when you know. But yeah, it's.
I'm about to put that on. Shit, as soon as we log off, matter of fact.
It's so funny. Watch this show, too. Watch the show, The Chair Company. Same director, same everything. Yeah, we saw the Andrew DeYoung guy. Watch. Yeah. You're gonna love The Chair Company. It's so funny. But again, cringe humor, but just, again, being in a theater with a comedy with audience just brought me back to, like, early movie days, all that, whatever. Or, where does he go? He goes, hey, babe, the neighbor asked you for a night out for a drink. He goes, what? My schedule. You know my schedule. You know my schedule. And what's the line, Nick? The Marvel line.
Fuck, I don't remember which.
He goes, "There's a new Marvel out. It's supposed to be nuts, right?"
Oh, you said Marvel. Yeah, Marvel, they said something like no spoilers.
I remember watching that scene.
No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I love how he plays everything just like as awkwardly as possible.
Yeah,
like it's like. You can tell he kind of like gets what you're talking about, but it's like he doesn't really know how to like fully engage with the conversation.
Not at all. It's so dumb.
There's a new Marvel.
Supposed to be nuts. Yeah,
I feel like Marvel should cast him in some capacity now.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Recommend it. Yeah, my story was I saw it again with my dad. We came to again. It was a very small run here in Phoenix. And I saw it with my dad one day, and the theater was really empty, and I was like, "Oh no!" Like again, because the experience that we had at South by was so special and so cathartic, and with him, I was like, "Oh no!" It was him and I, maybe 5 other people, whatever. And he liked it, of course. He thought it was funny, but we walked out. I remember this, and my dad turns to me and goes, "That was so bizarre," and I'm like, "Yeah, Pop, that was the point." But yeah, it's out there. So that's my top 10. Real quick, I'll mention my quick honorable mentions real quick, and we'll do our favorite character at the end of the show. At the end of the show, honorable mentions real quick. One of Them Days, funny movie. Penguin Lessons, great movie. Mission Impossible 8, awesome. Drop. This was a hard year, guys. This was a tough year for movies. A tough year to make top 10. Drop. Yeah. Black Bag. Ballerina, Superman, The Accountant 2. This one almost made my top 10, But when I watched it, I was like getting stunned. It was Warfare. Warfare was. Please watch Warfare. Holy shit! I walked out of the movie just like, and how I saw like Detroit film the movie. You walk out just stunned. I was sitting there. I was like, oh my god, Warfare. A favorite Alex Garland movie, by the way. Now, Warfare to me was just was shocking to my core. Awesome movie. Good Boy. Yeah, again, bias premiere. It was tough. It was tough this year. Good Boy was great. Original movie, really inventive. Begonia. This almost made my top 10 as well. Good Fortune with Aziz, Keanu, and Seth Rogen. Movie was hilarious, so funny, and it was so close, but it just didn't make my top 10. Blue Moon by Linklater. Eternity, phenomenal movie.
With Elizabeth Olsen and Miles Teller.
Movie's fantastic. This movie is fantastic.
Yeah, that looked really good.
It's a modern day Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's a modern day in a way. Think of that premise. But
who did she get with at the end?
Can't say it.
No, I'm teasing. That was a test.
It's so good.
That you passed.
And my girl Davine from Holdovers is so good in that movie too. I gotta see it. It's so good. I recorded my audio newsletter for that, so look out for that next week for our audience. Look out for that. But it's a phenomenal movie. Please go watch it. It's great. Rental Family, so good. You know, it was very almost like the holdovers of this year. I felt like very holdovers of this season, whatever. Running Man, good. I liked it a lot. Didn't love it. Wicked for Good, that was great. Didn't love the first. I love the first one. Part 2 was good. Didn't love it. Eddington, the first Ari Aster movie that I ever enjoyed actually is Eddington. Funny enough,
you didn't like Beau is Afraid.
Well, we all know how that ended. So I'm gonna watch it. It's on HBO now. I'm gonna watch it again because that movie stuck with me, and I was just like, oh my lord. Eddington was out there, and that ending is absurd. Housemaid, and then Final Destination: Bloodlines. Those are my honorable mentions. I have a note here. It's very weird that this is the first year that I don't have. So Linklater had 2 movies out this year: Nouvelle Vague and then Blue Moon, and Edgar Wright had Running Man. This was the first year that I didn't have any other movies in my top 10. And you know, I think I had Baby Driver when it came out in my top 10. I think I had Let's Die in Soho in my top 10 when it came out a couple years ago. Obviously Scott Pilgrim and The World's End, all those movies. And then obviously Linklater, my boy, last year, Hitman, favorite movie of last year. I was sitting there, I was like, wow, 2 of my top 5 filmmakers not in my top 10. But hey, to each their own. Again, still good movies, but it wasn't their best outing. It wasn't their best hit. I'll say that. But those are my honorable mentions. All right, so Moses had this really, really awesome idea. And instead of doing our one-on-ones this week, we'll probably end the show on this. And Moses had the idea of doing our favorite movie character of this year. Moses, my friend, it was your idea. The floor is yours.
My favorite movie character, I would say, it's definitely in my top 10. Sinners, the movie Sinners, and it's Sammy.
So not Chicken Jockey, not this.
Chicken Jockey? No. No, it's Sammy, man. It's Sammy.
Sammy. Oh shit, Sammy. It's a great. Sammy.
No, when you did that, it activated the Siri on my phone.
Oh, sorry. They're walking out. Sammy. Oh. It's so good.
Oh man, but now, man, he was my favorite character, of this year in a movie. I would say, he really elevated this film. Without him being in this film, I think they wouldn't have been, what Sinner is, if that makes any sense. It's like take Sammy's character out, right?
Yeah.
It's like there's no musical elements in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah,
I'm with that because he was the heart of the film basically.
Yeah, he was literally the heart of this film and everything, and he really elevated the film when it comes down to the music. That one sequence he did, where it was just, it was just like, time travel, right? Where it's just like mind blowing. that Warner shot and everything like that, where it's just like time traveling with like music and like culture and everything like that. I thought that was really, really well done. And I think that was probably the scene, because I watched it in IMAX, right? And I think that scene with Sammy was like the scene that probably had like the most goosebumps in a movie in like a very, very long time, you know? And like you really feel like you're floating, man, the way this guy is like performing in that scene, the way he's singing. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And yeah, and also when you get to, you know, I mean, at heart, you know, Sammy is a character that just really is passionate about what he's doing as an artist, as a guitar player too as well. You know, he really just wants to perform for people. He really just wants to become a musician because that's what he loves and that's what he thinks he was set on earth to do, right? Because he has cousins, you know, Stag and Smoke and everything like that, you know, who travel the world, who've been around, and he's just a kid who has this little guitar, and he's like, hey, how was the rest of the world like? You know, because I've never been, right? And they're like, well, it's all the same, you know, to me. But Sammy's like, well, I need to see that, you know, for myself.
Yeah,
you know, I need to see that for myself. You guys might think it might be best for me to just stay around here and everything like that, but I need to see that for myself and go around the world and see the world for what it is. But yeah, man, great character. And also when we get to meet the older version of Sammy too as well, and everything, you know, played by this legend, you know, it's like
guy.
You know, it was you know, it was incredible. You know, the fact that, you know, that day, you know, was his favorite day, you know, ever. You know, it's like, it's heartwarming. And the fact that he named, you know, this club, you know, this jazz club that he basically built after, you know, after I'm forgetting her character's name in the movie.
Was it Pearl? Or?
Yeah, Pearline. Yeah.
Pearline, got you. Okay.
Yeah, named after Berlin and everything like that. It's like, damn, you know. Yeah.
Who was also when she was the wife in Running Man.
Yeah, she was.
Was she really? Okay, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, she was.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think her character was actually married in this movie, or was she just talking shit?
I think she was, but I don't think it was like a healthy marriage.
No.
I feel like.
Not if you stepping out like that. No. Not that I'm judging. You know, teach their own.
During this time too, like this time period and everything too, it was like, again, unfortunately, this time period, women were objects to men. Unfortunately, and it was really fucked up at this time how women had A, no rights, and B, how some men, they were just objects. They were just their property, and it was time how it was, but. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It was probably not a good marriage. And she was like, hey, night of freedom, and hey, have some fun. And she got laid. I
think that's what it was too as well. You know, I think that's how, you know, she felt overall. But yeah, that's, you know, that's my favorite character, you know, of this year that I've seen in terms of like a, you know, performance that I really, really enjoyed, you know. And if Sammy wasn't a character in the film, I wouldn't have seen Sinners that many times because of the musical elements that were in it too as well, I would say. So yeah,
I can't play the clip, but it's so good. Sammy,
where he's like Sammy. Someone like posted posted that little clip on Instagram, but I didn't.
I can't play the sound won't go through, but it's so good. Sammy, and he says it twice, and it's so good. We're here for you. Let me say it here. He's a great villain.
This motherfucker was a goddamn menace, but
good. Yeah, man. Coogler knows villains, man. He knows villains so well, and it's like,
it's like with Coogler, they're more so antagonists than they are villains.
Yep.
Because at least, you know, I haven't seen all of the Coogler films, but you know, the Black Panther films, Sinners, even the Creed movies. I feel like when you like kind of get down to the nitty gritty, it's like you're not a bad guy. It's just you're on you're on the opposite side of this conflict than I am, basically. You feel me? So that's that's just like another thing that I think Coogler does.
I see that because I realized that with Neymar's Neymar.
With Neymar, because he wasn't like he wasn't just trying to fuck shit up just off of like no evil shit. It was like, nah, man, like I don't want y'all to fuck with my people, and also like he had a past that was kind of similar to Killmonger a little bit. Like as a child, I'm seeing people just kind of treat my people like bad and like killing them and dropping bodies all the fucking time. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. Yeah. They called me Sin Namor. He went fucking hard in this movie, man.
Yeah.
That took out M'Baku with the single punch. I was like, yeah.
Didn't like Nolan just say like how like he kind of praised like Sammy or Coogler's writing as like Kubrick level? That's pretty cool if you ask me.
Wow, that's high fucking praise.
Yeah. He praised that one scene with what's his name?
The Irish song.
With
Rocky's
character.
Rocky Road to Dublin.
Yeah. Man, that scene was incredible.
Racing his little dance and everything. What was it? He said Kubrick. Dude, I wanted you there so badly at that Q&A. I was hoping you'd get a ticket for that. I was hoping, bro, you get a ticket for that.
Yeah. I mean, I wish. I think there was, but I probably just like. I probably just missed it, because I did search for it, and it's I knew I probably just missed it.
I also too like no one recorded the entire thing. Like what the fuck?
No, people, it's probably gonna be out. Somebody 100% recorded this. Somebody recorded it in terms of like they actually filmed it for the actual event.
Please,
it's probably a DGA event. They're probably gonna post it later on during like the actual Academy like award like season when things actually get to things get a little bit more hot when it comes down to like pace and everything for the award show.
Please remember, I said this back in April when the movie came out. I called it. I said we're gonna see a Chris Nolan Ryan Coogler interview to happen, and they had it. And I'm like, now show it to us. Show it to us now. It's our turn now. Give it to us. We have that one clip of them right there. And then this picture, whatever. So I want the whole shebang. I want the whole thing. No, don't be stingy now. Don't be stingy.
What's crazy? It would be funny if Ryan Coogler interviews Chris Nolan next year for the Odyssey.
Oh my god!
I thought the same thing's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I call it right now. It's gonna happen. 100% gonna happen. 100%. You know why? Because they're gonna have a bunch of FYC screenings and weekend when comes out. I'm calling it. You know he will.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, Chris Nolan. I feel like he's gonna get nominated again for the Odyssey. Oh, yeah. We'll see if he wins.
Yep, I will see. All right, Nick. Favorite character of 2025.
Superman. No, I'm playing. No, favorite like dead ass.
It could.
Yeah, because I could, believe me, y'all. I thought about it, but I figured, to quote LeBron James, "Come on, man, that's too easy." So instead, I'm gonna go with Benoit Blanc from Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out film. I honestly. I love the Knives Out movies. I love Benoit Blanc as a character. And, it's a little bit biased because Daniel Craig is my favorite James Bond.
Same here.
So, seeing him in this one, in this franchise, I just love it. But the reason I wanted to highlight him today specifically was because, again, in Knives Out or in Wake Up Dead Man, he looks different visually. He's got a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. His hair is longer. And this was the first movie where it's like I see Benoit Blanc instead of seeing Daniel Craig. In Knives Out 1 and 2, I saw Daniel Craig, so it's like you're playing the character very well, but I'm not seeing him.
Really?
Yeah,
even with Logan Lucky.
Yeah, even with Logan Lucky, because it's just, you're Daniel Craig, but with dyed hair basically, and and it was the first time I'd seen him do a country accent, so it's like I was actively trying to see the character. He killed it, obviously, but it was this was the first one where it's I'm seeing the character. I'm seeing the character shine through more, and I think also just because the movie had a different visual style. This movie had a different visual style than the previous two films.
That's cool.
But it's that, and you know, again, like I just his fucking lines. I love the lines. I love the country accent. Like in Wake Up Dead Man, like he had this line where he's first, like it's not a spoiler, but like he's first meeting the main character, the priest. And you know, he had this line like it's not a miracle, it's just murder. And I love
Murder.
it was a cool line. It's nonchalant. Like even in like my favorite few of his lines were in the first one where he was talking to Lakeith Steinfeld, and I think Ana de Armas was in this scene. They were like sitting outside, and he was like, "So why'd you take the case?" He was like, "It was an envelope of cash." Like I'm like, "What? That's fucking real, man." If an envelope of cash on my doorstep, yeah, man, I'm taking that case too. Like, sign me up. And then it was like that, and then you know, where he's like, it makes no damn sense. Compels me though. Like at the end where he was and part of my language it is gonna get a little bit vulgar, but like when everything's kind of coming to light and he's like breaking it down, and he was like, yes, the Nazi child masturbating in the bathroom. Like I love how it was just so much like crazy shit being said in those movies, but the main thing is just, you know, I grew up watching like detective movies and mystery movies, so you know, like Sherlock Holmes, one of my favorite literary characters, and he's kind of like a, you know, a southern Sherlock Holmes basically, but I just he's just so fun that it's kind of like a little bit, you learn a little bit more about him in each movie, but the movie never just stops to tell you like, well, this is who he is and this is how he came to be.
Right.
It's just you learn about him specifically kind of like through the mysteries that he solves. You know, we didn't really learn that much. I don't remember learning that much about him like in the first one, but you know, still it was the introduction, and it was cool because it's like, typically you're watching a mystery movie like for the main detective that's solving it, but he was kind of like a secondary character, so I just thought that was interesting. The second one, you learn a little bit more about like who he is. You know, you learn about like his partner was played by Hugh Grant, and you learn about Hugh Grant, so it's like you get a little personal life, and then like even in this one, you learn a little bit more about him just kind of through his interactions with the priest character, and you kind of you get a little bit more like insight just about his upbringing, but it's literally just maybe like 2 or 3 sentences, but it's like, okay, I have a little bit more context about you, but the movie just keeps going. But he's just, I think that's kind of what I like about him. Like you learn a little bit more about him, you get more of a picture of him, but it never, it's like that's all you need to learn like the full on origin. Again, he's just such a quotable, and it's that southern country accent where it sounds like he likes to drink molasses on the weekend.
I say.
It looks like there's a little bit of foul play here. Looks like a little bit of a moiter here. But yeah,
it kills me every time you do it. Bro, it kills me every time you do it.
I love the country accent. You know, it's Daniel Craig is just such an amazing fucking actor, and you know, it's just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss to his performances.
I love the line in the first one. He goes, "The case is murder. It's like a case. No, murder case is like a donut, but with donut hole, with donut in the hole." of a donut. Whatever the line is, it's so funny. It's
something like it's of the donut, but you're not looking at the whole. I can't. I got to see now. I have to watch the whole entire fucking first movie to get this for that line.
I just watched it. I forgot the line of it. Ah, damn it.
Like it was funny. I'm about to play that scene after we log off here.
The donut thing is
it's like he'll say some low key wacky shit, but there's like wisdom in somewhere. And it's like saying, but it's just like the visual metaphor is kind of interesting. But no, I think he's an amazing character. It's like I want to see him like more often for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like don't reveal too much about him. Just, you know, little inklings, a little like, you know, little like pearls and little instances here and there. But no, I think Daniel Craig and Ryan Johnson just created an amazing character in Benoit Blanc. So I fucks with it.
All right, I'm gonna watch it this weekend because I'm the last one to see it of the group. So I will definitely be watching it this weekend. Catch up on it.
No, we definitely got to talk about that one.
Spoiler. Next time we'll do a spoiler review. It's been out for a while now. Looking forward to it. Ooh, this is tough. I was gonna say Iris from Companion, but I want to keep this movie a bit of a non. It's tough because, I mean, Companion movie. Just because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. The less you know,
I feel like it's been a while, right?
I know, but like the marketing really fucked this movie up. Even for me, I know I love the movie. It's my favorite movie of the year. Companion. I mean, Iris is a really cool character, but honorable mention. I get that. Also went with Peter McFreeze from Long Walk. You know, David Johnson's character, because he just embodied like what it means to be a good human being. You know, like what it means to be a good person, and he came in with this he's a very just humble guy. He had his brotherhood with Ray Cooper Hoffman is so it was so pure. It was beautiful. And you wanted to be his friend. You wanted to be his friend in the movie. You know, like I want to be this guy, whatever. And he was a good dude. He was a really good dude. Like he had a heart of gold. And
so there's a line that he says. To what's his name? What's his name's character? I forget his name.
Cooper Hoffman.
Yeah, Cooper Hoffman. When he's like apologizing to like his mom and everything like that. I'm sorry. And David Johnson kind of like pulls him aside and everything, and he's like,
"Come on,
he's like, hey man, hey, you been walking for 4 days," and he's like, "I've been walking for my whole fucking life."
Yes.
Damn.
That scene killed that scene.
I was like, dang. Dang, bro.
Or
he's got all the awards.
I know, dude. That pissed me out. There was no mention of this movie at all this year,
bro.
That pissed me off, dude.
If this movie wasn't like a horror, or if it came out like
too dark,
sports season or whatever, man, like, man.
But you're right. But last year, again, we loved The Substance last year. But like that's an out there horror movie.
Yeah, that's true. This wasn't a horror movie at all. It's a
thriller.
Yeah, it's a drama.
It's a drama. It's a thriller. Dude, he should have been. That really pissed me off. Where I was like, should be nominated. And there's a scene too where he gets mad at him. He goes, "Ray, fuck off! Leave me alone." He gets mad at him. He goes, "Ray, I'm so sorry." He goes, "Hey man, I got you. You're good. You're good. I got you, man. I got you." He was so mean to Peter, and he goes, "I'm so sorry." Pete goes, "You're good, man. I got you. He embodied like what humanity should be, and the good dude. So it was tough. That's a close one, but
I mean, it's like I think the reason why it's like his character. It's like at the end of the day, he knew that life was going to be over for him that day or not. And it's like, do you want to live, the next couple days, terribly, and not being engaging with the rest of the crew? Or do you want to live, the rest of the couple days during this walk, knowing that you had a good friendship with somebody at the end of
brother.
You know what I mean? And that was probably his mentality throughout the whole entire film. And everything like that. He was very much a leader. He was very much a friend. So and he probably knew that. It's like, that's the reason why one of the characters in the film that was very much a dick decided to change his personality. Right? Because he's like, I do not want to die, I do not want to die here alone, knowing that I didn't have anybody to, to like cope with or to kind of have a conversation with or whatever that might be. So that's the reason why, man. That's the reason why he's a very well done character. I feel like. So,
bro, I'm with you, man. This scene right here, that scene killed me when he Mom, I'm sorry, Mom. Come on, you gotta go. Mom, I'm sorry. He pulled. Oh, dude, it just. I get emotional about this movie again. I cried during this movie.
No, that scene was too much for me, bro.
Dude, I'm on record crying on this movie multiple times.
Dude.
Dude.
That shit was too much. Because I'm a mama's boy. You know what I mean? Like. So it's like, I couldn't imagine.
Dude, yeah, that movie, I loved it, but I'm sad that I don't get the word. But if I had to go favorite character of the year, I'm going Sonny Hayes, baby, F1.
Oh, hell yeah.
Brad Pitt, baby.
I was just listening to that shit earlier today.
Bro,
the fucking score for it?
Bro, hold up. One second. I have it playing right now, actually. Hold up.
Wait, are we going to get copyrighted?
Right here. I got the soundtrack right here. Yep.
Okay, no, Moses, I'm right there with you.
I got it right here, dude. I love this soundtrack. It's great. I was playing it yesterday actually on my record player. I was thinking about it the other day too because it was funny. I went to Goodwill recently. There was some thrifting, and I found a really cool. It's really cool. It's an brand new by the way for like $3. F1 crew neck. It was really cool brand new with $3 at Goodwill. So I'm like, thank you Goodwill. And I'm watching F1 now a little bit because of this movie. But to me, it's like, listen, obviously, we had this year, we had, Ethan Hunt with Tom Cruise, and we had a lot of cool characters. But something about, Brad Pitt with the cards and just the swagger, the swagger and like you wanted, again, you wanted to be him and Damson Idris. This summer.
Yeah.
You wanted to be these guys. Like they were so cool. They were so cool.
They're so cool.
They were just cool. So again, I would say honestly, again, I'll mention would also be Damson Idris, a character as well. Because he also was a cool ass character. But what? Go ahead, Moses.
No. I was gonna say like he is like I remember when Top Gun Maverick came out, Tom Cruise's character Maverick, he was basically the definition of like cool during that year and everything, right? It's like I feel like that's kind of the same way with Sonny Hayes' character, right? It's like it's like when you think who was another cooler, suave character, than like Sonny Hayes, this year, it's like you might think maybe Michael B. Jordan, or whatever.
Yes, 100%.
But it's like but it's like. But Sonny Hayes is driving cars, or whatever, and it's going like 100 miles per hour and everything like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah.
It just worked, It just worked. The thing with the cards and the cool dude. This guy is 62 years old and he looks that good still. I mean, goddamn, like this man.
He's 62.
He's 62.
Oh my god. Because I don't know why the fuck I'm thinking he's like 48 or some shit.
Remember what the mom says in the movie? Oh, that's a handsome man right there.
Yeah.
She ain't lying. It's like, hey, he's a handsome dude. I'm like, it's Brad Pitt, man. And he's a movie star for a reason. But like, even the opening scene where he's driving the NASCAR in Florida, and he gets out of the car, he goes, "If you blow this lead, I'll fucking kill you." He's just a cool dude. Again, yes, but again, what's cool is that him and Josh Pierce, played by Damson Idris, they're so similar. Yes, obviously age and where they're on their career, but they're both hotheads, lone wolves. But they know they need each other at the end of the day, and it works at the end of the day, and they come together to be like teammates, of course.
Yeah. Especially want to watch the movie again.
Dude, I have not. It's on Apple TV now.
It's on Apple TV. I might check it out.
Dude, it's
that movie fucking slaps.
Dude, the score, about Hans Zimmer's score, of course.
Yeah.
The song with Don Toliver and Doja Cat and Hans Zimmer, where he's with the montage. I got goosebumps when I hear that song, man. It's so good. It's so good. And at the end, at the end too, where he the douchebag investor goes, "Hey, give me my phone." He texts him the middle finger. He looks up and he's like, "All right." But I know it's cool. Getting the line, he goes, if I have one shot, man, one shot in this, I will take that life, man. It just, I don't know, it's just a cool character. And that's props, obviously, to Brad Pitt, Joe Kosinski, Aaron Kruger, the writers. But I don't know. It just, when I had a big smile on my face the whole movie watching this movie.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it was tough, but I think when I think about it, I'm like, Sonny Hayes, man, he's a cool dude. He's just a cool dude. Him and his AirPod Maxes and his tub. I don't know.
Well, he's like kind of like leaning his head on the bed, like trying to like straighten his like neck and core or whatever.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah.
I stay doing that now. Like before I go to work, I'm like,
it's crazy, man. His workout was crazy, and bro, he looks that good at 62. Like, goddamn.
62 is insane,
dude. Yeah, bro. I better like, you know, I'm hoping that I can, you know, look young like that around that age.
Dude, yeah, man.
You know?
Real. Aging like fine wine, man. Aging like fine wine. But
yeah, I'm like, what the hell is the secret?
Dude, yeah, he
yeah. I don't know.
I know. It just worked. It just worked. So yeah, I'm going with Sonny Hayes from F1, my favorite character of this year. So it was tough. Again, it was a great year for original characters, returning characters, new versions of characters, like obviously with Superman and stuff like that. But I really got hammered down that what a year it's been for movies, and I feel like when people say, "Oh, the year the box office is down," guys, this was a great year for original filmmaking, indie filmmaking, studio movies, big budget filmmaking. Like it worked, and I think
I think it's gonna be even better next year too as well.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I when it comes down to the film industry as a whole, you know, I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of like original films. I'm hoping there are, and seeing a few and everything like that on the calendar. But I really am hoping. For that.
Me too.
So,
me too. But honestly, Moses, good idea, my friend. I love this was a fun exercise. This was a fun exercise to do this. So thank you for bringing this up. This was really cool. So on that note, of course, take us out, Moses. Where can our lovely audience find you at home?
You can find me. You can find me at Moses. I don't know. I had to like think for a second. I was like, "Where can you find me, man?"
What's my name?
Hannibal Buress.
Hannibal Buress.
So you can find me.
It was like this. Yeah. The hereditary thing. He was doing this, bro. He was like, Moses was like, "Damn, bro, who am I, bro? Who am I?"
He's like, "Where can you find me? Why can you find me?
Yeah.
When can you find
me? Where can you find me?" But no, of course, you can find me at Moses Lowy _ on Instagram. You can find me at Moses Lowy on YouTube, and you can find me at directedbymoseslowy.com on my website, where I have most of my work there. I'm currently in a writing season right now, so I haven't exactly been, working on any projects that are in post-production right now, but I'm hoping that I can, get things started on my development for my, first feature film. We'll see, but fingers crossed for that. I'm really hoping for 2026 to be a good year.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, it will be. Yes, indeed.
To quote that movie.
Hell yeah.
That's a
that's
a handsome man, right? That's a handsome man right there.
Old photo. I need to update. The BTS photo library here and everything.
That shit was clean as hell right there, Moses.
It's a handsome man right there.
That's hot.
All right, Nick.
Y'all can find me right here at the Johnny Real Life podcast, and of course in your hearts as always. And if you wanted to follow my personal social, that is at AhmadJohnson98. I don't really post there, but definitely check it out if you want to.
Wait, I forgot to say it here. Damn, I forgot my. Never mind.
You'll get it next time. You get it next time. I think it's like, because we're recording this on a different day, so I think we're kind of just like a little bit on the sleepier side. like legit, I ate like right before I hopped on the podcast, so I've been feeling a little bit sore. Like that itis is starting to set in for me.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I think I got the meat sweats a little bit.
You know, I said that at the beginning of the show that the show was over. Show's over for you now. For not mentioning that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I've been up since. Yeah. You know, my
no, because you got that fucking Batman schedule,
hours,
my guy. So
Batman hours, man.
Batman hours, man. Oh, help. But no, you can find me right here with these amazing people who I love and adore so much. Two of my best friends in the world. Going on 4 years next year with the show. Going on 10 years on these guys come next year, which is crazy. A decade of friendship and brotherhood. You guys have inspired me so much to be a more creative, a better person. So thank you guys both for just doing the show. You know, having the show, us three doing the show together for the past now 4 years would be crazy. It'll be a great. I'll be here next year, of course, with you two, bigger and better, of course. You can find me, of course, my personal Instagram at TheYoungJones. You can find me on Twitter or X at Capri Sun. You can find our socials, all one word, Midway Avenue Productions on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And our link tree, look at our amazing work from both Nick and Moses and a lot of cool other things that we have right there. Check it out. It's all right there on our link tree on our Instagram. Look out for that. And again, don't be shy. Hit us up on our YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We're here for you. DM us. Let us know. Collaborations, please. Hop on the show, please. We will have more people on the show next year for interviews, whatever, or just guest spots. Come on, again. You always have a home here, always have a spot here. Don't be shy. Let us know, whatever. And I'll wrap up this year with this, everybody. We hope you have an amazing holiday season. Have a safe holiday season. Have a lovely Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, you name it, Boxing Day, whatever. Have a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever. Be safe, be well. Go to the movies, guys. Please, 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 please. We ask one thing of you. Obviously, 30 more subs on YouTube, first off. 30 more subs, of course. First and foremost, a little selfish. But also, too, go to the movies. You know, right now, you heard us speak about the whole Netflix and Warner Brothers deal. We don't know what's going to happen to the movie theaters next year or the year after. But, guys, do your part. Go to the movies. IMAX, Dolby, Matinee, Discount Tuesday, Dollar Theater, Regal, AMC, Harkins, Cinemark. I mean, Allen Draft House, Majestic. I mean, you name it. Guys, seriously, the movie theaters are a sacred place. It's a place that, you know, I bonded with these two guys right here. You know, I'll call it our church in a way. I know I'm kind of blasphemous a little bit, but I say that how it is a little bit. But it's a really important place for people to find themselves and find their love for movies, find their love for cinema, for filmmaking, for writing, for crafts, you name it, visual effects.
Also, just to be inspired, you know what I mean?
That part.
Yeah.
You know, just to literally be inspired. And also it helps with, the psychological of it. It really helps with, being connected, with other humans, and also kind of with like your mental health a little bit too as well.
Yeah,
you know
right,
what I
bro.
mean? Depression, all that kind of things like that. You know, you want to be out. You want to see, you want to see movies that are on a screen that is not just yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see. It's a very cathartic experience seeing a movie with a crowd. Whether I don't care what genre it is, I don't care what kind of film it is. It's just seeing that with the crowd. It's therapeutic. Moses' point. It's therapeutic. It's cathartic. If you're feeling depressed, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling alone. The movies bring people together, and I don't think, again, it's not a smear campaign, but I don't think a lot of people like Ted Sarandos of Netflix, of course, understands the importance of the community that Also, too, you could be black, white, Asian, Hispanic, whatever, any gender, any background, whatever, and guess what? Any politics, guess what? We're all together in the theater together. Yeah. And it's unity. It's unity, and I feel like that the theaters is one of the last few places left that people can just turn their brains off a little bit and escape a little bit. No matter where you're from, who you are, whatever. Politics aside, it's just it's a very communal experience. It's a very sacred experience to a lot of us too. So I urge everyone, I implore everyone this winter, this holiday, that there's a lot of films out right now still playing. Wicked's still playing. Running Man's still playing. Wherever you are in the world, if you go to the movie theater, the theaters need our business. They're there for us when we need them. So let's be there for them. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And
amen, brother.
226, here we come. But until then, everyone, Happy New Year. We will see you in the new year. But more importantly, of course, as always, we will see you guys at the movies.